live from wintry, majestic Kitchener, Ontario, Canada, part of the realm of the King of the North. Who is I, the King of the North, your commentator. Great War Machine action tonight. War Machine versus Hordes, actually. As you can see up on your screen, we have Retribution versus Trollbloods. The caster selection has been done. It is Vyros2 versus Horgle2. And let's bring you to our game. We'll start on the right-hand side of the board. A newcomer to HomeMachine. We'll have to switch the names on there because I'm an idiot. But playing Retribution is Kev. Kev, if you could just run us through your army, however you want to do that, and yeah.
So it's Vyros with a bunch of Griffins. I'll just point to each one to identify which is which. So we've got Griffin 1, Griffin 2. We've got Imperatus here, Discordia, Vyros2, Silas, Griffin, Griffin, Griffin. At the end we have a Janissa, then we have an Aspis behind, 3 Arcanists, and a Soulless Void Tracer.
And over to Fraser.
So I'm bringing Horgle2, ignore the Horgle 1 model. In his battle group, we've got double bombers, because he loves the bombers. I've got a Winter Troll, primarily because I'm worried about this going into Una 2, and I want the Chilgar Animus, as well as a Axer. I have 4 units of Runeshapers, a min unit of Stone, a unit of Dhunia Nut, and Janissa Stonetide as well, and the Troll Moses, the Runebearer. And this is the Power of Dhunia theme. So I start with all my upkeeps in place. I get +2 threshold, and I also, in this list, I've got a free, I think I got a free Runebearer with my list. So I will start with my upkeeps up. So I'm putting Firestarter on one of the bombers. I'm putting on what was the other one? Solid Ground onto the onto Horgle, and Viral Resolve onto the other bomber. There we go. So there's my thing. So we rolled. Kev won the roll off. Chose to go first. So, and what's the scenario we're playing, Bubba?
This is Extraction.
So
Objectives centrally located that can be destroyed for 1, and then flags on the outer side that can be controlled for 1, dominated for 1.
Okay, perfect. Good. Well,
Fraser,
good luck.
Good luck, you too. So now remind me, do bombers have snipe?
They do not.
Okay, and
So
they're
it's only an
range...
8 inch. Oh, no. So they have Fire Strike.
Fire Strike.
And
That's
which
the
gives
one.
them up to 12. And you know what? I forgot about that.
That's okay.
I need to take out my Fire Strike tokens.
Very important to note, our Latino correspondent in the field, Roberto Haruz. Very important.
Roberto.
Theme sounds so useful for Horgle. What are the cons of it? The cons are the models that you cannot take.
Yeah, agreed.
Mostly Fire Eaters.
See, Fire Eaters, they get boosted anyways if they're on fire. So there's not that immediate.
Yes, but they also help with the lighting of things on
True.
fire.
True.
And they can light things on fire from really far away.
Well, 6 inches. Well, 15 with the assault.
15 inches.
All set?
Yeah, go ahead. Call you.
I'll start with Imperatus. He runs for free with Vyros2 because of the bond.
Okay.
So I'm just going to run and get
Exciting first turn War Machine action, as we all know.
into
But Vyros
trench.
could get in that trench and be immortal.
This guy is going to go and just check range.
That guy being an
Give.
arcanist.
Thank you.
That's all good. You just play your game. I just say things.
Yeah, he's the one who's making sure we're saying the right things.
Gives a focus to Discordia. I'll start with Discordia. We'll spend a focus to Imprint, and then we'll run.
Discordia's imprint is models within 3 inches get +2 armor against range attacks and do not suffer blast damage. So super good against guns.
Yep.
You can still light things on fire because Disco doesn't stop being lit on fire, but Griffins don't really care.
And just in case, I'll go with Vyros. He will spend 2 for Synergy. He'll spend 3 for Deceleration, and then we'll advance.
So Vyros has cast Synergy, the classic spell. Not as good as it certainly was in Mark II. You can only max it out at +3/+3 to hit and damage, but still incredibly relevant now that it's an upkeep and just kind of sticks around forever. And he also casts Deceleration, which is +2 armor, combined with Discordia's +2 armor. That's +4 armor against range attacks. which is incredibly relevant.
Aspis will run.
So things like Imperatus are currently a 1723 in that trench. It's fine. It's fair and balanced.
This Griffin will run. Just check to see if it's within 3. Cool. This other one will run. Janissa will run.
Janissa still has a place in the game at 4 points.
This
She's
Griffin
still
will
incredible
run.
for all the factions that don't have another Hunter's Mark person available.
Griffin will run.
And everyone's list went up by 1 point after the errata.
Circle got really sad because all the lists in War Room were 1 point over.
This
2 if they
Arcanist
had
will run.
all naturally as well.
Yeah.
This Arcanist will run.
Arcanists finding their position where they need to be.
Silas will run.
Griffin's just screaming up the board.
And then the Soul's Void Tracer will run. And that's it for my turn.
Okay.
Kev's very exciting turn of running is over. On to turn 2 with Fraser.
Yep, so my upkeeps are in play automatically. Woohoo! I have to put my
Sweet tier
fuel
bonuses.
cache, little cloud. It has to be centered within an inch of the edge of the base, I believe, right?
Mhm.
So that's right about it. Oh yeah, the magnets, that's always fun.
Oh, that's neat.
Oh, pre-show text is still showing. Yes. How do I get rid of that?
There's a little pre-show.
There it is. Got it.
Apparently your turn was pre-show. So start by activating the far unit of Runeshapers. They are going to run.
Boom. Thank you. Thank you, Latino correspondent Roberto Haruz. He's so astute in the field.
Astute.
All right.
He understands the awesome responsibility that is being the foreign correspondent.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your monitors. This is 4 units of Runeshapers without Doomy 1. Very important. This is not Runes of War.
What's the threat range of these guys?
They are speed 6 with reach, so they threat 11. They have an ability to do fleet, so
Okay.
get an additional 2. And then it can Hunter's Mark to get an additional 2. And they charge for free in that case.
Really, really far.
Yeah.
The answer is 15 inches.
Yeah, thank you.
Back them up just a tiny little bit.
15-inch charging threat on Griffins if you hit a Hunter's Mark with Linus, so super good.
Okay, going to rush 1 or 2. This is where you knowing your actual rules of your cards it comes in handy. Gonna spend 2 on the Axer to put rush,
Mhm.
and he's just gonna run in behind here. Bomber will walk. 5 right here. So 12 would put it. Good.
Trolls in the current meta.
Spend 1 to cast First Strike.
Probably
First Strike.
middle of the
Going
pack
to
at best.
take a
Maybe
shot.
low middle of the pack.
There. So
Magic 2 nerf hurt a lot.
gonna scatter from that
Sure.
corner.
But they're not
So,
bad.
sorry, I should tell you what it is first. So red is direction, black is distance.
So Fraser's bomber launching a shot.
5. Where's my? Because I never remember which direction. it is.
5 is backwards.
Okay.
And to the left.
Where do I put my? There it is. Perfect.
I know you what, it's AoE 4?
It's AoE 4, yeah. So 5 and 1 is forward, right? 5 to the left. Yeah, so it's not going to do anything there. So that's
So first bomber shot off into nothingness.
By a second, same thing.
Hoping for a sweet drift to light the world on fire.
So to the 2.
To
The
the
2 is forward that way by 5 inches.
5 inches.
That might clip a griffin. Might not.
Yeah, we'll put it this way. 5 inches. Nope. Well, there. And it's a AoE 4.
You can get
Actually, I got my number right here. AoE 4. Nope,
Oh,
not
we're
quite.
just a touch short of that griffin.
Just short of that griffin. Okay.
I'll take it. And it's auto fire when they get hit, right?
Yeah, cool. Pick back that. And okay. Going to walk up this bomber. Oddly enough, he's going to do the same thing.
The other bomber moseying forward. I'll even call it a saunter.
Yeah.
Possibly a sachet. I think Imperatus is more of a sachet.
Same thing, spending 1 to put Fire Strike on. And
Fraser oddly only walking 3 inches, but okay.
oh, what was it, 3? Oh, no wonder he wasn't where he
You
wanted
can
him.
move up a little bit further.
Yeah, there we go. I was doing the wrong end. Thank you.
Yeah, that's okay.
So it's about there.
Sure.
So red direction, black distance, and it's going back the wrong way.
Yeah, that's right.
So second one. And same thing, red direction, black distance. 1 of the 2, no, nothing. So whole lot of nothing there.
Feel good about them drifts.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bad drifts from Fraser on turn 1, but that will not last. He won't have bad drifts all game.
No, absolutely.
Eventually, he'll kill those Arcanists, and Kev will be sad.
Yeah.
I'm very sad.
Going to...
At least it's not a victor this time. So.
The glory of the victor. All hail.
Or a conquest.
All hail. No, you don't want to drift with a conquest.
No, I don't.
You want
So run this
That's
first
better.
unit up to the wall. Get more than enough room to run up there.
Mm-hmm.
Run the second unit just over. slightly.
Runeshapers, just get up in the biz.
Dhunian not. No, actually, you know what?
Well, they are wasted shots, but they're shots that are somewhat necessary. He's got to try and drift and light things on fire. He needs to try and drift onto Arcanists and Janissa and that kind of stuff.
Not only that, but getting a bit of a head start on some damage when like you don't have any retaliation. Like why not?
And I understand you want them to run in the better position to aim next turn, but the Griffin's threat too far. A Griffin can charge 15 inches if it gets a hunter's mark, 13 without.
So we're going to
They're
activate
gonna
Janissa.
jam
She's
those
going
numbers
to walk
too hard.
up
And then
and
Satin Smoker.
do Raise Earth,
Mhm.
which is basically just creating a little,
That little hill.
little hill.
Cool.
Get that done. Going to, again, this is more just me getting in the habit of doing these things than actually needing to do these things. There's no point of doing that yet.
Aim gives you +2 to hit with a ranged attack.
Nope, I'm not going to do that.
Thank you, Sergeant O Sunshine.
Going to activate the Runebearer. He's just going to walk up right here. Gonna activate Horgle. He's going to walk up. He's going to dump 6 into the stone.
Loading up that stone.
Because, you know, that's what stones do. Stones are going to stone. And I'm going to activate the Winter Troll, and the Winter Troll's just going to walk up.
Random Winter Troll in the list.
Yeah, it's my Una.
Yeah, it's
you
targeted.
took
Una
my Toon attack.
I have Toon Attack, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Toon Attack.
Be the first on your block to have Toon Attack.
I have some sweet Toon Attack that is currently in the vault.
Well, come on, share it. I'm
Oh,
sure some of our
goodness, no.
listeners.
I actually haven't even played it yet.
Okay, that's all
This
the
is
grunts
Jeff.
there. And
Jeff who?
I'm going to activate the aura and walk up. And I realized I put too much in there because I can only have 4 in there to begin with because of the number of guys in there. So
You want to put it back on the
I
Horgle?
would have just discarded the rest because I'll go hot if I don't. So he's got
okay.
3 on him. And that is my turn. So back over to you,
All
sir.
right. Cool.
All right. That is Fraser's turn 1. On to Rhett turn 2. A bit of a passive turn by Fraser, I would say, but those Griffins do threat very, very far, which is always unfortunate. Oh, Jeff Chua. I love Jeff Chua. He's like a little.
So,
he's like a little
this
dog
allows me to
carrying
keep
your purse.
synergy up for free.
Okay.
So just in power up.
Vyros is not in theme.
That's correct.
There is a Janissa Rissel in the list. He also has 2 character jacks. He has Imperatus and Discordia. So Disco would not be allowed, and Janissa would not be allowed. Imperatus is because it is Vyros' character jack. A Vyros theme would generally have maybe some Hydras, some sweet shield guards.
Sweet, sweet shield cards.
Kev, while you're doing your first turn, what is the first 25 points to add to the battle box for Rat?
Depends on with the Helena.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Sentinels?
Like Mana Core seems to be pretty.
Sentinels?
I mean Sentinels are good. Yeah.
Sentinels are ridiculous.
But Helena gets a lot of Mana Cores, I guess. I've never played her, so.
She likes mana cores for sure. So like a mana core kit and a sentinel box because sentinels are insane. Sentinels are just bonkers, so I would say sentinels.
Yeah, I'm not going to allocate anything.
Probably like
I'm just going to take a bit of a passive.
probably a box of
Turn.
sentinels
We're
with
going
UA.
to meander
and-
towards each other.
Yeah,
like
essentially. Well, because I'm just otherwise going to run up and get shot.
Yeah.
So
Box of sentinels, 2 arcanists because you don't
I'll
have
start with
arcanists
this
for
Griffin.
battle box and you need them.
it's just going to get within 4. It'll just run. Get within 4 of the flag.
Okay.
It's dominate or control.
Both for 1.
Cool.
Flags in this scenario are dominate/control, both for 1.
I'll go with this Griffin, which will just run as well.
First Griffin just moved up into within 4. Second Griffin doing the same, just to test that scenario.
Imperatus will just walk a little bit.
Now we see a return passive turn from Kev. But again, Imperatus is essentially immortal.
At least in the trench.
That trench. He's immortal in general, but...
I'll go with this Arcanist. Will just advance to... can't quite fit in there. So, just advance. Give Discordia focus. That's my synergy token. Discordia will just imprint.
Okay.
And run, actually, for no reason. There we go.
Disco, stay in the trench, popping that sweet imprint for +2 armor and immunity to blast damage for models within 3 inches. She is... Disco stock went way up in Mark 3. She is very good now.
I'll go with Vyros. He'll cast synergy. Or sorry, not synergy. Diesel.
Vyros2 in theme with Imperatus and 10 Griffins. You're a monster, sir. You're not a nice person. And that's coming from me. I'm a tyrant.
That's an understatement.
Right?
So we'll just hop in.
Everyone is just in the disco bubble,
And
more or less.
Griffin will just run. And this one as well. So you're here. Janissa will back off a little bit. And this Arcanist will run as well. And then the one Arcanist that hasn't gone will just advance into here. And then remaining this Griffin will also get to 10.
Bunch of quick small movements from Kev.
And that's it for me.
Essentially 0 clock used. Very, very passive turn of Kev. He had the option to jam with the Griffins, which is quite scary against Runeshapers, because they'll just knock you down. Because they're jerks.
Yep, that's what we do.
But, you know, eventually Griffins are going to charge you and Runeshapers are going to knock you down. It's kind of just going to happen.
That's just what
Just the way she goes.
kind of what I'm expecting.
Yeah, but just
Way to roll, Kev.
who's gonna give in first, right? So pay for my 3 upkeeps. People say that Horgle.
This is why that right there is why Horgle wants the Runebearer.
Exactly.
He just had to pay for 3 upkeeps. How far is the wall to the flag? I don't know.
That's sweet.
6, 7,
7 inches.
7.
About
Yeah,
7
just
inches.
shy of 7. Why? Tell me why. I need to know.
I don't know. Apparently, it was really important.
Okay.
The most importantest.
The most important is okay. So at the beginning of mine, I also have to replace this. That was good where it was. Now, can they ignore clouds or anything?
I have Bird's Eye,
Okay.
so I ignore clouds for the purposes of line of sight, as
You
well
do?
as forests.
But
yeah, all
the-
my battle group.
Your battle group does as well.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yep. Your
Glad
objective is useless.
I was gonna say I'm glad I asked that now. So
I don't ignore concealment for the purposes of shooting.
Sure.
Vyros.
But the point of fuel cache is to hide behind it.
yes, so I may wind up be shifting Horgle a little bit. Okay, let's see where we're gonna go.
I would agree, White Hammer. I would agree. We'll see if that's the play they go with.
So okay, let's start throwing some rock hammers around. So activate these guys. 1. Does that put me within 8? Yeah, easily. I'm just gonna get.
Runeshapers still have Pathfinder?
They do.
Nice. Couldn't remember. Haven't played Trolls since Mark II.
Let me make sure I'm not too close.
Geez, I haven't played them in over a year.
I think I have one of your units, so
Oh, one of my Runeshapers, yeah.
which I still owe you for the.
You do.
Well, you wanted something in exchange for it.
Well,
So.
you were gonna give me a plastic.
You were going to tell me what? No, I was going to do plastic, but you said you didn't actually need Runeshapers anymore. So
Oh yeah.
you're going to tell me what you wanted in exchange for them.
Oh,
So.
okay, whatever.
As a note, I've got all the numbers marked for my Griffins. This is number 4.
Perfect. So these guys are on target number 4. So what's his defense?
His defense is 12.
12s versus magic 6, so I need 6s.
Okay.
So first one
still,
here.
Still bosses.
That's a 10, so that's a hit.
Yep.
Now 14.
So off 6 because of shield and decelerations.
Okay, so off 6.
Why does decel work against magic?
So is that?
So that is 8, so it's 2 to the 6.
Okay, so just do his shields.
Yep. And next guy, same thing. Needs 6 to hit. Hits
Got
with
it.
6. Dice off 6. That's nothing. And last guy, same thing. 6 to hit. Misses.
Okay.
Scatters. Oh, I don't think it. Well, see what happens.
Hoping for a good scatter.
Hoping they're a good scatter. Hey, 5 to the 1.
Oh, that's bad.
That's
You go at 4?
and it's an AOE 4, yeah. So that's right on top of
Who shot that one?
That was this guy.
this guy here. Oh, sorry, yeah, my bad. Do it right the right way. There we go. Not the way I want it to happen, but
So it can go up to 4?
Yeah.
Right. So,
Oh.
yeah, it'll clip.
Beauty scatter right onto Janissa's head.
so it is only
Off 5.
off 5.
10 to kill.
Nope,
1.
1.
Sadly only 1 point to Janissa.
But still something.
Hey, yeah, not bad. So, she's taking 1 point.
That would have been a huge kill.
Yeah, that would have been a big
That would have been.
that would have been a real big deal.
Just random drift. Right.
So
Griffins being armor 20 against the
Right
stuff
here,
is sad for
right here.
Runeshapers.
I'm a fan.
there. And up to here. Where's the third? Oh, there he is. And him to about. Should want to get within. I know I should do this a little bit better, but we'll see. There. And.
Fraser just moving up the second unit of Runeshapers. The first unit unfortunately didn't get much done, but the second unit's hoping to
Want to get within.
toss some things out, hit some crits. Always nice.
There we go. So second unit, so same thing.
Sure.
6s, misses, scatters.
Or scatter onto Janissa's head again with nice.
No to the 4, which is back
Backwards.
towards me, 2 inches. So it'll get him in a blast.
Okay.
So dice off.
Yeah, you can't hurt him.
Okay.
Dice off
20.
13.
Dice off 13. I can do that.
It would be dice off 11 if it was in his back.
Okay. And so second guy.
Sure.
Ooh, that's a double one.
Oh,
That
that's
misses.
a,
I can't do
I
anything.
keep looking at the skulls and I think 6s.
I know, every
No,
time.
no, 5, same thing. Well, those guys are fired
Yeah.
because they did absolutely nothing.
You gonna drift those? Or-
Oh, yeah.
Well, no, because we can't do it. No, well, I
No,
guess.
but you can drift.
No, that's
onto-
true. You two.
So first one?
First one. So there would be this guy here.
Yeah.
3
So-
won't do anything because 3 sends it back the other direction.
Yeah.
Second one, 6
And 5.
takes it from
4
this one
inches.
here. Would take it.
4 inches to the 6.
Yeah, so. Does that look great?
No, yeah, it looks right. Yeah, right there. But yeah, it's gonna go way over there. So. Okay. No.
Rolling for deviations is mandatory. You do have to do them.
I wouldn't mind if he just gave it up, but.
Yeah, you know, I was trying.
Well, just losing Luna, so it would be real bad.
It
Yes.
would be. There would be some sadness. for
She's
you.
like the reason that I don't think Theme is all that worthwhile, as well as Discordia.
Disco is a big deal.
Big deal. Just, especially with the bird's eye and the spray.
Yep.
That's kind of.
Oh, gun is so good.
Okay, so. No, that's not what I want. This is the one I want. I can't get that far up, anyways. Okay. What am I thinking? Or am I? Is that the question?
Talk amongst yourselves in the chat, guys. If we're in a little lull game with Fraser's in the tank doing
Yes,
some thinking.
my patented in the tank thinking. Okay, so going to activate this bomber. Bomber is going to go just far enough to get right up to
I
there.
don't know if you guys know this in the chat, but Jeff Chu is in the chat. He's pretty much the best Kador player I know.
And
He's amazing.
he's going to put
Yeah, he's probably the best Kador player I know, too.
He's so dreamy.
So defense 12.
He's like
that's right,
a
yeah.
Canadian
So
Chris
I need
Davies.
7
what he
to
is.
hit.
Okay, this one?
Yeah.
Is number 5 as well.
Okay, and he misses the first one, so that one scatters.
Jeff Chua is a Canadian Chris Davies. Calling it now.
So to the 2, 3 to the 2. So 3 to the 2, but they're all immune to.
Yeah, within 3 inches there.
3 inches. Him would would he be covered?
This one?
3 inches.
To the 2?
Yeah.
It's AoE 4, right?
Yeah. It was,
That's, yeah, you should be fine. Easy now. Kev just losing it.
Irreparable game state. Kev has been disqualified.
He'd be hit. He'd be hit.
so he'd be hit by that. Okay.
Yeah.
So it is a POW 16 down to an 8.
Okay.
And so he is armor.
And back arc 18.
Yeah.
So 18 dice off 10.
Yeah.
Dice off 10 the back arc of that Griffin because of a D-cell.
I'll boost that.
He's out of Disco's bubble.
That's a little bit better. So, ooh, that's 1 to the 3.
Ooh, so to his shields. Yeah.
1 to 3, but on fire.
But he is on fire, indeed.
You need to check all the people that are on fire.
Oh, yeah,
They're
that's
not,
right.
they're not immune to being lit on fire.
That's true.
They're just immune to the damage.
It was 3 to the 2 from this
Yeah.
guy. Okay. Oh, an AoE 4.
Yep.
Looks like it's going to catch a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I probably will.
Imperatus, maybe Disco,
Do you mind if I
2
borrow your
Griffins.
Please.
ring?
Forge
Sorry,
ring?
ring.
Yep, hang
Or-
on, I got another one right here.
That's
Three
the
or four
forge.
models probably.
Yeah, it should be 1, 2, 3.
Okay, perfect.
So 2 Griffins and Imperatus caught. They're on fire.
That's
they
good.
They don't care.
Okay. But they will.
No.
They will.
I don't want it.
And okay, so buying a second shot.
Mm-hmm.
Try it again. Maybe you actually hit this time. So I need a 7. There we go. 9. Pow 16.
Off 4.
Dice off 4. And
Big old POW 16.
just going to boost that one.
First of all, great name, Rufio. Rufio.
Dice off
Ooh,
4,
this
so
will
that's 11 to the 4.
11 to 4.
Magic 3, good or bad? I haven't played him yet. Fraser? Magic 3?
I'm 2 minds about him. He seems a little under impressive, to be honest.
So,
But
11 to 4.
okay, perfect.
Yeah, I haven't played him yet or played against him, so I really can't say. And Fraser says he sucks.
No, I didn't say that. I haven't found a spot where I want him yet.
Fraser actually just threw his Magic 3 off the shelf onto the ground and stepped on him.
See?
It was horrible.
Here's the parts for him.
Oh, it's not even built.
He's right here. All the parts. I just finished stepping. No, that's not true. You don't know why I encourage Bubba.
You shouldn't.
I
You
know.
really shouldn't.
I know I should.
People do that for
But I do this. I do the same thing, myself. So and people encourage me. Okay, so here's a novel concept. Should have done this first.
How much damage was done to that Griffin, buddy?
It was a big
11.
roll of 11, and he took 1 from the blast previous, so 12 damage total.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
11 damage. So you rolled a 15.
Uh,
Dice off
Yeah,
4.
yeah.
Beauty.
Mhm.
Beauty. So that Griffin's taking 12 damage of its 26.
Yeah.
Because
So-
Griffins are jerks.
Nothing was taken out.
No systems out, unfortunately.
So
Getting
activate
called
the Dhunia knot
Shield
and think,
Griffin.
hey, maybe put Puppet Master up, because there's a concept.
Dhunia not with Puff Master, that would have helped that first bomber.
Yes, exactly. You know, I'm realizing
It's
that.
on the second bomber now.
So I just want to make sure I'm within 12 of him. So I just have to move him up to about here. He's going to target your guy there. So he's going to spend 1 for Far Strike. And needs a 7 to hit. That's a miss. Deviates. So that's to the 6. So that's actually... So if he's coming from here to the
6 and
6,
3.
it's 3 to the 6.
So,
That's
I love-
also a decent deviation.
AoE 4.
Yep.
So nothing will take blast damage,
Nope.
but
they'll
you'll get
set
caught,
it-
catch them all
set
on fire.
all on fire.
And it did hit the
He
Arcanist.
catches an Arcanist with fire, which is the key model to catch with that fire there.
There we go.
Catches Disco, catches Vyros.
And yeah, Vyros2.
Okay.
Uh,
So
yeah,
the blast on the only one, no, none of them could do blast because they're in that 3 bunch. Bubble.
That's right,
Disco's
yeah.
bubble,
Okay.
so nothing.
So Disco,
here.
I don't know if it was just Battlegroup it affected or any models.
Yeah, any friendly faction?
I believe it's friendly faction.
Okay, so spend Fury to buy a second attack.
Sure.
So same thing. Need a 7. Hits with an 8.
Cool.
Going to boost that one.
Okay, so it was against this one?
Yep.
So he is within 3 inches of Discordia.
Okay.
So his armor 22.
Armor 22. Ooh, lovely.
Dice
I
off
have
6.
Dice off 6.
Still doesn't feel good when that happens.
7 to the 3.
7 to 3.
Rolls pretty well.
Now, how does shields work? Because I very rarely play
So
against-
it goes to the shields first.
Yep.
So when I went to 3,
Yep.
you've done 1.
Can you replenish the shields?
Yes, I can.
I like-
I can spend a focus to heal D3 on any of them.
Okay.
You'll rarely
Can you
see me
find
do that.
multiple focus per turn, or is it limit 1?
I think it's just 1.
Okay.
But if I lose my generator, I lose the ability to
Okay,
do that. It's
gotcha.
the G system.
Okay.
Fraser boldly not using his Dhunia not reroll on that bomber as well for his first missed attack.
Dang it. Hey, but I got some good stuff in the basket.
That's true. Wouldn't have got that without the.
It's true.
If I lose the
True.
Arcanist, I'll
So
be
when
real
the fire
sad.
goes out in the Arcanist, it's all for naught. However, if the fire doesn't
How many
go out,
boxes
kills
does?
the Arcanist.
Yeah, how many boxes?
If
It
the
just
fire
dies.
doesn't go out, the Arcanist dies.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I'm hoping for. Okay. So
He'll look like a genius if that happens.
yeah, there's a first time for everything. So let's see. So I know you're gonna come in, but we'll move.
We're up to 16 viewers.
Wow, 16 viewers.
They're all here for you, Kev.
Oh
Yep,
yeah?
yep.
No one does red.
We asked for some eye candy,
You're
and
a beautiful,
there you go.
beautiful man. Kevin Villio, one of the kindest men in War Machine.
Nice.
So-
I'll say. It's probably due to his age. Kevin is 87 years old.
I'm 87.
He's a
years
spry 87. Yeah, so
He's
that's
the oldest
him,
person I know.
that's him.
old.
The other
I
day,
don't believe
the
that to
other
be
day he
true,
told-
but-
The other day he literally told me something looked sharp. I'm not even lying. He goes, "Well, that looks sharp," and I'm like, "Oh my
He
goodness."
was talking about an X-Acto knife.
No,
Give
he
him
wasn't.
a break.
I think he was talking about a piece of silk.
You had 8-inch range on him, so I'm going to take a shot there. So need a 6 to hit. That would be a miss.
Runeshapers coming up, tossing some more rock hammers.
And so that's to the 3, which I had this a minute here. There we go.
It's backwards
3.
to the
Yeah,
right.
so that won't
that's
do anything. Okay, second guy. Runeshapers apparently can't hit to save their lives. So there,
Oh, there it is.
So PAL 14 versus armor
20.
20, so dice off 6. So that would be 1 to the 6.
Jeff, you're Asian. We can't tell how old you are, so you saying dapper might be correct.
He looks great until he's like 80.
Yeah, that's right. Asians look amazing till they turn 80.
Might as well go after this guy.
Sure. That's number 1.
And hits dice off 6. And that's 2 to the 6.
Which one was that?
To the
It's dice off. Oh, it's dice off 6.
Yeah.
I'm drunk.
That's okay. We're used to it now.
Yeah.
And
Runeshapers
5.
just PAL 14 is just not grinding through the combination of a D-cell and a disco aura
No.
on some of them. PAL 14s are surprisingly just not enough.
There you go. Don't think I'm gonna have range on there. Nope. I'm just gonna leave them there so they're handy. These guys have moved. Puppet Master, you know, it would have helped if I actually used that.
Fun fact, Puppet Master, good spell when you use it.
Yep. It's fantastic when you use it. The secret is not having to use it. And that's not true at all. So no. Can he get range 10? So he's already on fire. I need to get him way too much up. So activate Runebearer. He's just gonna walk up. Just hang out.
Runebearer just chilling like a villain.
Just straight chilling.
And
I say that for Kev because Kev is very street.
yes.
Lives in Guelph. It's a big city.
Is it?
Scares me.
Compared to big city Fergus.
Scares me. Just like coming here. Coming to Kitchener terrifies me.
Well, you know.
This place is huge.
Roundabouts.
How did you get to Europe if you're scared of coming to Kitchener?
He had Orford.
Europe is very.
Theodore, yeah. Or just held him by the hand. Took him,
Fact.
had the little
Fact.
mittens
See, I
with the
expect
strings
that,
on.
that's just their usual experience, though, together.
It is.
Yeah. Just.
The Netherlands and Belgium are also quite quaint.
Mhm.
Like there's a lot of like little towns and stuff like that. So we were in Amsterdam, but you know whatever.
But whatever, it's fine.
So to activate,
We went to a little town. It was lovely.
gonna activate Horgle. He's gonna spend 2 to move a Viral Resolve over to this unit,
Okay.
and then he's just gonna walk over to there. And Solid Ground is still up.
Solid Ground, great spell for trolls. Almost as good as on a Russet 2, not quite.
Did
I didn't-
Runeshapers
I
still
didn't
have
pay
8
my-
boxes, or did they get 5?
5.
I did
They
not.
never had 8.
Oh, did they?
Orders.
They were always terrible in my mind.
Runeshapers used to be insane.
So just because I've lost track and somehow I moved my token.
you're
So the
fine.
bomber
It was on 3.
bought free. Oh yeah, so he was on 5. There we go.
Or no.
Yeah, he bought 3 because he paid for Far Strike,
Far Strike.
boosted once, and bought
Far
a second.
Strike bought an attack, boosted damage on
Yeah.
1 for both of them.
Yeah.
They should both be on 3. Yeah.
Mine's on 4 on this one though.
Shouldn't be
Okay, yeah, that's where I put it instead. Okay.
because nobody
so-
boosted a hit, so it was just Far Strike.
And
miss.
he's going to dump the other Fury back in the stone. He's going to live dangerously by not having anything up.
I like it.
Activate the stone. Stone's just going to walk up, pop its aura. And I'm just going to scoot around here, scoot in here, scoot over here. Fire or Winter Troll is just gonna walk.
Just the support pieces for Fraser moving around in the back. Stone
Janissa-
activating,
Janissa's
popping the
going
aura,
to
of course.
Just walk over here slightly.
Horgle, casting
There you go,
some
over to you.
spells,
All right.
Stone moving around.
So let's start with some fires.
Order Kev, bunch
I
of
always-
fire checks.
I always start with the things that I want to go well.
Yes.
So I'll start with that Arcanist. See if it goes out. It doesn't. He dies.
Woohoo!
One Arcanist down.
So on Vyros, see if it goes out. Doesn't. If you want to roll damage.
Fire
He's armor 18.
18.
First off 6.
Oh,
Hey,
big deal.
5.
Guess I can't spend focus on that, can
You absolutely can.
I? Okay. And I
If
grab
you
it.
have focus on
I have 3 left. I
So-
don't drop it from previous turn?
you. This is in the maintenance phase,
Yes.
and then it replenishes in control phase.
So I'll just do that.
Yup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fire got incredibly weak.
Oh yeah, I got
Against
Fire got
casters.
incredibly weak
So it
versus
stays on
War
him,
Machine
though.
casters. Because you can spend if you have focus on, you can just spend a free focus.
Discordia
Discordia will be off 7.
off 6 because it's armor 18.
Oh, armor 18.
So
3
3
points.
to the shields.
Yeah, all shields.
Fraser's fire rolls. Rolling hot.
On Imperatus continues armor 18 as well.
Dice off 6 on Paradis.
So
Can't
1
see
to
anything.
5.
Go 1 to the.
This Griffin, which is Griffin number 2, continues, so it is armor 18.
Ooh, there we go.
Nice
3 to the 4.
So,
Just rolling it on.
and then the Griffin that was in the lead.
Oh, that's the one that goes out.
Yeah.
The Griffin that was really hurt that could have taken
There
out a
you go.
system is the one that
Yeah.
lives. Or the one that fire goes out.
Well, I can't complain. I got shield damage.
It's also important for this fire to be up for next turn when Fraser potentially feeds.
And then, so fire happens first.
Yep.
Phoenix Field happens in maintenance phase.
Yep.
So Imperatus just
Well,
heals
what's it say?
It's during maintenance phase.
What's it say? Does it just say during, or does it say at the start?
During your maintenance phase.
Then, yep.
Per game. Oh, sorry, no. I'm reading Phoenix Protocol. Sorry about that. Let me verify. Phoenix Field. Remove D6 after resolving continuous effects.
Boom.
Yeah.
So Imperatus just heals D6 now.
Yeah. So
Gross.
he gets his 1
Imperatus
back.
Is immortal.
Okay. So
Yeah, Horgle is
finishing
a
up.
beast I can bond to, so if I want to stay in theme.
Yet.
Yes.
Yet.
can we confirm that's 16? Here, I'll get
Because,
some.
because it looks as though all the new
No, that's-
casters and such for War Machine of Hordes are going to be getting a character Jack and Beast.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. So, and then Imperatus.
Although I guess that wouldn't be Horgle, it would be Ragnar.
Yeah.
Sadness. Whenever somebody is using a measuring stick from Imperatus to anywhere near your caster,
Seems-
is sad times.
You're concerned.
Yeah.
Very concerned.
So let's move some of these tokens out of the way.
Yep.
Kev's just doing some figuring. Imperatus threats real far.
Half the table.
15 inches.
Imperatus doesn't go 15.
Bubba's giving him the look of you don't know what you're talking about.
He doesn't have mobility.
Uh-huh. Sidestep?
Oh, that's sorry. Yeah, I thought you meant like I always think
Yeah.
threatening is
Yeah,
charging,
no,
but yeah,
I know, Kev.
you're
Imperatus-
100%
Imperatus
right.
has
My
these-
bad.
Imperatus has this rule called sidestep, you know, what your model has. and
Yeah.
You play all the time.
that thing he
Yeah.
does.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who does that.
So.
Character Clamjack. Character Clamjack is what Kozlov needs.
No.
Arm 30.
No. Bad
He
commentator.
has a move called Bowling Ball. Whenever he tramples or slams, he just goes 9 inches, and he can go through and over large bases.
I'm assuming it's not called bowling ball.
Yeah, it will be.
Oh, it will be, or
Yeah.
oh, okay. You're.
Because it's a Devastator, right? The Clamjack, so he just like balls up and he just rolls.
It's gonna be like the destroyer droids in Star Wars. He just all of a sudden he opens up and he's got tons of guns as well.
Yeah,
Is that what you want?
like a Devastator, that Rain of Deaths. Oh my goodness, did you see that Devastator? Oh,
That
Thomas Menz, I hate that guy so much. I love him, but I hate him.
With all the missiles coming out. Yeah, that was
it's
pretty sweet.
glorious. People that are good at hobbying make me mad. But back to the game.
You'll get there eventually. Don't worry.
No, I painted some stuff today.
You know, looked good.
Didn't look like I threw up on it that much. Kev, still figuring out
So-
where the focus is going.
Handed out 2 focus to Imperatus, 1 to Griffin. which is Griffin number 2 in the center here.
Okay.
And then he's still sitting on 3.
Okay.
Again, synergy upkept for free because of Celis.
Vyros, camp in the big 3. 3 on Imperatus. Imperatus, synergy upkept for free from Silas. And some Griffins in Imperatus are going to go downtown.
Things would be great. Okay. So I'll start with this Griffin.
Okay.
It will declare charge
Okay.
onto this guy here. And ideally, you can end on. Oops. Just touching the flag.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. So he'll charge to there. He gets +2 on charge attack rolls. So it goes
So
to
the
Matt
Griffin
8.
is where the proxy base is. He's basing
Got
the
12.
flag.
Yep. Needs 4 to hit.
Yeah. That'll
Hits,
do it.
Is POW 13.
Armor. I don't think he's quite under the stone. Let me check to see if he's on the stone.
Sure.
So it's 7.
So Griffins are sweet because they're base mat 6,
Not
but they have
quite on
powerful
the
charge
stone.
for +2.
And
so
that is
Matt
unit 1. So he is armor 15.
And that's with Inviolable Resolve on them, or is it?
Viral. Oh no, sorry. Plus he's 17 because he's got a
So
viral
off
resolve.
4?
Yeah.
Off 4, 9 to kill.
So tough.
Yeah.
Tough check.
Crack out the tough dice. No, my tough dice failed.
Yeah. Synergy goes to 1.
Okay.
And I'll just move that. Second Griffin will go into this guy here.
Kev attempting to put on some scenario pressure. By clearing out those front Runeshapers.
And we'll get to within his half-inch melee.
Fraser was a bit passive trying to throw out the rock hammers. It only managed to get
Cool.
2 contested
So,
models
charges.
into that flag. Whereas the top flag, he has far more.
Yeah. Cool. So synergy's at +1. So I'm at 9 on my charge attack roll with the halberd. So it hits.
Oh.
And POW 14.
So it's 8 to force a tough there.
So
That'll do it.
Forces a tough.
Toughs.
8 toughs. Not knocked down because it's sweet, sweet solid ground.
then he brings his shield.
So the shield will be max 7. He'll need a 5.
Misses.
No.
Misses the shield.
Alright.
So Fraser does manage to still contest that flag with that awesome,
Barely.
awesome Runeshaper who's on 1 health.
Okay. This Griffin will advance. And synergy's at 2 after that.
Possibly, Jeff. Possibly. From my current vantage point, yes. But
So
I'm sitting
just
down
with
kind of
his shield,
long
with
so I
his
can't really tell.
halberd.
Okay.
Is Matt 8 because he didn't charge.
That's the 3rd unit.
Hits.
Okay.
And it's POW 15.
Okay. So, and he's just a regular 15. So
Straight
Yeah, because
Straight
of the
dice.
synergy. Yeah.
no tough. That's number B.
So. I'll go with Janissa. She'll get
but it didn't matter. He hit it anyway.
as we checked before, she'll get within 10
Yep.
of the bomber here. Just to verify once again. Cool.
So synergy's at 3.
Will Hunters mark the bomber?
He's a big old 5 to hit that bomber.
Hits it.
That'll do it.
So you'll
Missing
get-
a hunter's mark is the saddest of things. It's like missing an Eris bolt.
There's no defense bonus for having to shoot through the forest, right? Even though part of it's on the edge. Is there?
No.
Okay.
Gotta be fully within.
Okay.
New terrain rules are great and bad. Mostly great.
Yep. That's fine.
Being able to tow a forest was the dumbest thing.
So I'll just run with the Soulless Void Tracer. He'll just get out of dodge. So 5, and then 2.
Soul's Void Tracer just running around being cool. Looking like a boss. I know that's a Soulless Escort model, we all know. It's proxy.
I'll go with Discordia. Who will
The big disco's going.
advance 2,
It's gonna do some cool things probably. It always does.
2, and 2. I'm just going to check to see what I got range 2.
Disco has a range 10 spray. Looks like he's just short of Horgle. Can't quite
Yeah, I
tell.
won't be able to click Horgle.
No, just out of Horgle, unfortunately. With that brain damage spray.
But yeah, I'll just tag that guy with the spray in front.
He's your actual target?
It's the bomber.
The bomber's your actual target?
Yeah.
So you're going to clip your griffin?
Should I?
You should probably use an actual spray tab, like.
Yeah, I could do that. It's a bomber?
Yeah, it definitely gets the bomber.
Okay. But does it get the griffin, do you think?
Not from this angle, no.
Okay.
You're good.
Cool. So, guy in the front.
On the Runeshaper, needing a 6.
Yeah. Misses. On the bomber. Hits defense 12.
Yeah.
Cool. It's POW 14.
Okay.
Your armor 20.
Correct, under the stone.
Okay. Not boosting. These guys are. So off 6.
Okay.
So I'll do 2 points to the 6.
2 to 6, got it.
And he'll be affected by
Brain damage. The bomber is brain damage, cannot cast his animus.
Okay.
and then I'll imprint.
That's the only.
If
That's all.
If you hit Horgle, Horgle can cast spells.
Yeah.
Okay.
You cannot cast spells or animi. I think that's the only thing, right? Doesn't stop anything else.
That's it.
Yeah, doesn't stop like.
It's you can't cast spells essentially,
Yeah.
which includes anime. Okay, and then he imprints. So I will.
Disco imprinted at the end of his activation. Get that disco ball up.
No, that's techno, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what.
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I'll go with Vyros.
Fraser's basement is also the hottest club in Europe. He's the biggest thing in Europe. Biggest thing. Vyros getting a little aggressive up there. Wants to see what's going on.
If I'm within 10,
He's got a cool gun.
I'll shoot that guy in the back.
Okay.
Look good?
Yep.
Cool. He'll just take a gunshot.
4 B.
So rat 6. I'll hit.
Okay.
It's 5-12.
And he's no roll result, but he's under the stone, so he's armor 17.
I'll 5.
Okay.
Time to kill.
Nope. Just 3 points.
3 points, got it.
And I'll feat
Yeah, it's on. Brain damage is on hit or damage?
on hit.
It's, I was gonna say it's brain damage,
So-
but it's on hit. So yeah,
I can confirm, but
he-
that's like I did do
yeah.
damage.
Yeah, no, I believe it is on hit.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah,
silly
you
word.
just completely missed the one.
No, it is damaged. It's damaged. Sorry.
But it is
Oh, no.
damage.
Oh, it is
Our
damage,
apologies.
yeah.
And
Oh,
my
so it didn't
apologies.
affect him
Kev's
because he wasn't.
apologies.
Yeah.
That's right.
Because of course I was not wrong and Kev was wrong.
I'll feat. Sorry, mention that.
So Vyros does feat.
And then I will.
If Kev would like to explain Vyros2's feat.
So every time you kill one of my models,
Mhm.
like one of my friendly faction models,
One of yours moves 3 inches.
that's right. He'll reposition just a little bit closer.
And that model, the change to Mark III is that model can be the same model unlimited times. So basically it can be like Imperatus walks 3, Imperatus walks 3, Imperatus walks 3. You just walk the whole board.
So, I'll
Vyros repositions nicely.
go to Imperatus. Imperatus runs and charges for free with Vyros. No, sorry, not Imperatus yet. I was about to screw that up.
Yup.
I'll go with his Arcanist first. That's what I'm supposed to do. I'll concentrate power. And him.
Imperatus' POW is now over 9,000.
This one will go. We'll concentrate power that one. Cool. Silas will run.
Stills runs, just keep up. Got
That's-
double concentrated powers out. One on
Asmus will run.
Imperatus, one on the front Griffin there, the primed one, primed black.
So, imprint fire.
Griffin just running into position.
Cool. So I'll go with Imperatus. Imperatus will charge this guy,
Okay.
and
So
we'll
the
go.
Runeshapers here?
That's right.
Okay.
Do either of you guys have a proxy for?
One of the.
Just a large face.
Where'd the
OTC
OTC ones go?
They were somewhere.
They were around here somewhere.
My objectives are being I need better proxies.
You sure do.
I sure do.
We had them. Where'd they go?
Are they under or anything?
Great
I'm
radio.
sure I'll turn and they'll be right there. There they are.
Yeah. Sweet.
All I had to say that was earlier.
Thank you.
Just throwing down a proxy for Imperatus. Kev just wants a nice clean measurement. Because Kev's a good guy like that.
Try to be. So
Tries.
tries.
He succeeds every time.
So I'll do that. I'm good on that. So look good.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So as I'll end up moving him.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do that. So he charges in. He's mat 9.
Okay.
He's higher than that 9, but yeah.
Mat 10. Nails it. So hits.
Okay.
He's power 22.
Tough check.
I was gonna say, well, he's armor 19, so, but yeah, that roll, yes,
Yeah.
tough jack. No tough.
Cool. He
And that was 1C.
sidesteps forward.
1C.
And we'll take a second initial onto the bomber.
Okay.
Hits.
Yep.
Your arm 20,
Correct.
so it's +2.
Nice +2 on that bomber that Fraser unfortunately moved in Battlegroup off of.
So
Yep.
10 to 1.
And put
10 to 1,
onto the
okay.
Runeshapers. Big hit for 10 damage to column 1.
Yep.
Mhm.
Got it. That takes out his mind.
The bomber is now stupider than he used to be.
And we'll.
Oh.
Do I want to stay on
Well,
the
you say that.
objective? No. He'll just move to be base contact with the bomber.
Unfortunately, I think Kev's first sidestep was a little mispositioned for trying to get to Horgle.
Second initial. Or sorry, first slot.
Therefore, his
Second.
second sidestep could not get him to Horgle. To kill him.
It's true. But like sidesteps on hit, right? So
Yeah.
I couldn't go through the.
Correct.
Okay.
No, it's after you resolve your attack.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'll that's something to learn. First bot attack on the
It
bomber.
triggers on the hit, but it completes after the
Hits.
attack
Yep.
is resolved.
And +2.
Okay.
But he's just laying into that bomber at dice +2.
So 13 to the 2.
Oh,
Wow.
rolls an 11. So that bomber's taking 23 damage thus far.
Leaving him on 5 boxes.
We'll buy another. Hits.
Not snake eyes to kill that bomber.
+2.
Yep.
Takes
I'll
one.
do it.
Oh, bomber goes down. Imperatus wrecking havoc. Because that's Imperatus and that's what he does.
I'm gonna take that.
And Imperatus still has 1 focus remaining.
And just checking. Nope. Not that guy or the objective. I'll attack the winter troll.
Okay.
Buying an attack on the winter troll, not snakes to hit.
Hits.
Oh, he hits. It's going to be dice +6.
Oh, six.
No, dice +4.
This was 4 because he's under the.
Right, under the stone.
Yeah.
Does it still have the thing where you can't be set on fire? Or is that like one of the things that the UA would previously do?
The stone?
Yeah.
No, he's just immune cold. He doesn't have any fire.
No, he means the stone. What did you use?
No, I didn't. I don't have the UA with the
Oh, he
stone.
doesn't have the elder. So he's on fire.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But otherwise I rolled, it was +4. 6 damage to the 6.
6 to 6.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's
Roll
real
snake
bad.
eyes.
Bomber is gone.
Cool. So I'll go with these griffins. They charge for free because of the hunter's mark.
Mhm.
So this one will go into the bomber. So check. Okay. So goes up to mat 11 essentially. Hits.
Yeah.
It is POW 16 on the charge.
The look on Fraser's face said it all. Stupid little griffins charging at mat 11.
What's that synergy?
Yeah. So again, POW 16.
How 16, so dice minus 2.
Dice
Or,
minus 2.
dice minus 4, sorry.
4.
Because
So
of stone.
8 to 5.
8 to 5. Okay. Got it.
Cool. It'll use its shield on the objective.
auto hitting POW 12.
Oh, 12.
Dice.
So off 6.
6 minus. It gets stone.
Oh,
Yeah.
off 8. So 1 point.
Okay, and you're on fire.
Oh no, that was a mistake.
Yeah. Did you move your fire tokens along with the balls?
He's still on fire.
yeah.
He was the one that wasn't on. He got knocked
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, that's right,
Fire
yeah.
This is
before.
on.
This one.
It's
But-
important. It's
He's
important
on
for
fire too,
Fraser's
right?
feet
You're right.
because
Still on
Paris is on fire, Vyros
Yeah.
is on fire, Disco's on fire.
So he charged for free, so still has a focus. We'll
Okay.
buy.
Okay. Against.
The bomber.
Gotcha.
We'll hit.
Yeah.
And is against POW 16.
Okay, so dice minus 4.
So 1 point to the 1.
1 to the 1. I like that roll much better than your previous ones.
Cool.
Dice cooled off there for Kev, but
This,
Imperatus was a wrecking machine.
So this Griffin.
Mhm.
Threat's 13. So we'll charge against the bomber as well.
Okay.
Cool. Charges for free because of Hunter's Mark. And it has concentrated power along with them.
Oh, concentrated power, Griffin.
So it's
Not snakes to hit.
Yeah.
And it's going to be dice minus 2 on the damage.
Yeah. So and POW 18.
Okay, he has dice on 2.
I assume Kev wasn't foolish enough. No, never mind. Now looking at the actual board, I was like, is he out of Vyros2 control? No way.
Yeah.
It's very deceiving on
So
camera.
8 to the 3.
8 to 3. Yeah. So just to check.
The camera is very deceiving. It looks like a mile.
Okay.
Yeah, like, I'm like, wow, he's way out of control. And when I look
so-
at the table, I'm like, no, he's way in.
You'll buy.
Okay.
Hits.
Yep.
Dice off 2.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree. If this other bomber.
So 5 to the 3.
5 to the 3. Okay.
And then he buys his last one.
Okay.
What's that bomber sitting on, Fraser?
8.
Oh, 8 boxes left on that bomber.
Ooh, that's bad for me.
Has to roll a 10 to kill, so not snakes to hit.
Hits.
Hits.
And he needs a 10 to kill. If this bomber goes down, this is
Yeah.
real bad.
Nope.
So that's
5 to 2.
5 to 2.
Bomber lives on 3 damage. Oh,
That's it. That's everything. Sadness. Want to get an object or at least a point.
and Kev is. Yeah, there better be a hero mode bomber here. Kev is sad that he did not kill the objective, but he did kill a bomber.
Or so you
Paris.
kill the troll by the flag.
Oh yes, so Kev does not.
Yeah,
solo-
because he toughed.
does
That's
not
it.
solo control point because that Runeshaper tuft and is not knocked down because of solid ground. We're on to Fraser's turn.
Mhm.
Yep.
No CP scored. Fraser needs to have one heck of a response right now.
Okay. Decisions.
Just confirming Kev is D-cell up?
No.
No, D-cell is not up,
I decided to camp it instead.
but the Disco Aura is up.
That's correct.
So to heal, actually let me check this. Yeah, because the bomber's spirit is out. So in order to heal, that's on maintenance.
No, it's on Horgle's activation,
Yeah.
Horgle's activation. Okay.
which is fine because Horgle's going to need to go first anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so I gotta make sure I've got this planned out properly. What are you chuckling at?
Yeah, I don't know.
Somebody.
Someone being mean?
Somebody asks. Blue Marlin asks, "Think Horgle can kill a full health Imperatus by himself?" And Jeff Chua goes,
No.
because he's gonna, because he's gotta. Hey, dice are a thing. I have seen somebody kill a Denny 1 who feeded on their entire army with just Winterguard shots, eating boosted 13s to hit, and it was dice off.
Oh yeah. So I just need an 11.
Needed like 8 boosted 13s in a row to hit, and then a hard roll 11 at the very end to kill.
Seems bad.
It was the most ridiculous dice ever in the whole world. But it can happen.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Horgle's power and strength is not as high as you think it is.
No, it's not. He's
Like
not
what,
nearly
12?
that good.
I think he's got
Or 13.
a 13 and 12. I think they're
Okay,
different.
so
Really?
do I need?
He's got 2 weapons. One's
Like,
like,
they're both the name of the same thing, aren't they? It's like Anvil weapon or something?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
Well, yeah, the hammer and anvil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like one's a sword, one's a.
So keep one, pay 1 to keep up a viable resolve. Actually, no. Do I want to do that? No, I'm not going to do that yet. So I'm going to let Firestarter go away.
So he drops Firestarter.
I'm going to pay 1 to upkeep solid ground.
Definitely upkeeping solid ground. And I believe he dropped Valuable Resolve.
I'm thinking about a viable resolve. On him, I don't think I need it, so I will let that drop as well. So he's on 5.
Wise decision by Fraser to drop.
Okay.
Valuable Resolve after that one Runeshaper.
Yeah, I was gonna say that because he's not gonna get me the best value. So, now which of these guys? These 2 guys are in the backfield are on fire, right?
Yeah, these 2.
Okay.
The Aspas hasn't been hit by fire.
Okay.
So, just keeping Vyros2's tokens all together.
All the other Griffins, yeah, Kev, there's a fire token.
Gotta make
in
sure
front of
these-
Arcanist. That
make
should
sure
be
these
on the
guys-
orange Griffin.
I'm gonna move these
Thank you.
over because I was thinking those guys were on the flank.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't want to be doing that.
Vyros is camping 3. Yeah, Vyros is camping 3. So he's pretty safe. But all those guys up front are on fire, so Horgle's feet, they'll be affected by that. That's why Fraser dropped Firestarter off the bomber.
Yeah.
Because they're already on fire, so him hitting, it just gives Horgle an extra fury to put attacks into Imperatus. It would have been really interesting if for some random reason, and I'm not saying he should have or anything, but a random reason if Fraser had put up Freezer on the Winter Troll.
I was so close to doing that too. That's the thing that ticks me off.
That would have been comical beyond words. Kev would have been real sad right now.
Oh,
because
yes.
Imperatus would
Well, he's-
die.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna be because he's stationary.
Yeah,
for a
he
turn.
would die if he was stationary.
Well, being knocked down is just almost as bad, though, right?
Oh, and fire on the Winter Troll.
Yeah. Fire on the Winter Troll. Goes out.
Sadness.
Okay. And
Well, being knocked down, yeah, but what's gonna knock him down?
bunch of Runeshapers.
Yeah, sure.
At least
Horgle's got to do most of the work, though.
I know, I understand, but if I can knock him down, I can still get at least some work done. I do that first.
His Animus is not hit. It's just models that end within 2 are stationary.
So start with the
Winter Troll's Animus is super good.
Gonna go here.
Sure.
And
Especially when you put it on
going
the
to
colossal.
go here. And
Oh wait, you can't, Seth.
again here.
I'm dumb.
Actually, he's gonna move around right here.
Hey,
Put
just start playing the faction. You'll win some games. It's okay.
Puppet Master there and Puppet Master.
Runeshapers have another ability that you're not remembering about, Blue Marlin.
There we go. And the one Runeshaper is going to heal the bomber.
Okay.
I gotta remember how that works because I don't remember.
Do they just go D3? I don't know.
Heal D3, yeah,
What?
base to base. So,
Using Runeshaper to heal.
so healing 2 on the bomber.
So 1 in each of the crippled systems.
Exactement.
Using what to heal?
Runeshaper?
Dhunia not.
Oh, Dhunia.
Oh,
not,
Dhunia
sorry.
not. I was like, what?
No.
Yes.
The ladies with the hands.
Let's see if Fraser remembers to. What do you? What else do you Dhunia nodding?
I'm Horgle and the bomber.
Excellent.
We're Puppet Master.
Puppet Master and healed the bomber.
Yep.
Great play to heal the bomber without having to heal with Horgle.
Yep.
Next level play by Fraser.
Yeah, I'm a big boy today.
World class play from Fraser.
Yes.
He's gonna be on.
I'm as shocked as everyone
he's
else
gonna
on the
be
screen.
He'll be on Canada WC Team 34 any day now.
34, yes. 2034.
No. The 34th team.
Oh,
It'll take some years to get to that
yeah,
point.
no, I'm aiming for year 2034.
Yeah.
I've only got another 16 years to go.
17 years, yeah.
Yeah. Just put my application in now.
Oh man.
Okay. So I'll start with just the make work stuff. So
Sure.
he's just gonna walk around, and he is going to pop his knockdown shenanigans
That's it. It's bad.
just to make it annoying, and of course that helps when you get out your actual list.
Fraser, do you have the blast keys?
I do have the blast
Yeah.
keys.
So those are what you want to use.
So Trembler is place anything within 4 inches of a medium base. So There.
Yeah, 4-inch AoE.
There. So they're
So you punch a guy and then it's 4
Nope.
inches. Or,
No,
Nope.
just happens.
just happens.
Oh,
You're-
yeah.
You're just knocked down.
Yep, you're knocked down.
So they're both knocked down.
Yep.
So
I'll use the ugliest knockdown tokens ever.
That's good at using my feet.
this is the ability that Blue Marlin was forgetting. He's like, oh, Paradis is def 17 engaged. I'm like, he's gonna be def knocked down by that one Runeshaper.
Yeah, that's
He sure will be.
Yeah,
and-
the one in front of the wall can get there. Fraser's already moving him there.
Yeah, that's the next.
Yeah.
Activate this unit.
Yeah.
He's just going to
He knows. He knows the biz.
make sure he just walks over. Make sure he doesn't tag anyone else because I don't want to knock over my own guys. As Corey can attest, I've paid to stand Morg up and then knocked Morg down myself. So,
That's fine.
so yeah, he's gonna do his little.
Rest of the
I should
unit
move the rest of the guys
move
first. Yep. So they will.
I get it though. I get it. Just want to get that big knockdown in place.
Yep. And do I go in? Could potentially still. It's where the value here is. Because if I hit there, I may still. He's knocked down, so they should be okay. So, move him over here, and just move him just a little bit in behind there, making sure he's within 8. Yeah, definitely within 8. So he's going to. So he did it.
You're fine.
Sorry.
You can just pick him up.
No, I just don't like wrecking other people's stuff.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Irreparable game state. Fraser's been disqualified.
Woohoo! Oh, I got to win.
But Imperatus dies.
Oh.
Yeah. So he's gonna fire a rock hammer at him.
So you did the knockdown first?
He did knock down first, so he's knocked down, and then
The rock hammer?
Rock hammer. So
Okay.
he anything but hits.
Hucking a rock hammer at Imperatus hits him.
14 armor or power 14.
All 4.
Dice off 4. So that's 4 to the 2.
4 damage starting off.
Second
Only
guy.
50 boxes to go.
Second guy did the same thing. Anything but hits.
47.
It's 51 total.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Dice off 4, you said.
Yeah.
So that's 5 to the 5.
Ugh.
the last damage on that Griffin.
So 14 goes down to 7. What's the
So 16 in the backyard, so off 9.
dice off 9? Oh, just meets it, doesn't break it.
Would the other one hit as well?
Yeah, what if it's well? So dice off 9. No, nothing. Okay. Ready there.
It was unfortunate that he had to waste a unit not getting Horgle's feet, but it had to be done.
Yeah.
Imperatus has to be knocked down.
Yeah.
Too much risk going into this.
Okay, so activating Horgle. Need to say Horgle's going to feet,
Horgle's feeting.
and he has, I think, a 1-inch reach, right?
I believe so. He's gonna charge like a madman.
Well, I don't think I can get a charge because I'm too far out, so I'll just get within melee range. And so feet, he's on fire.
Yep.
Boosted DAC, and so he's
So
deaf.
it's auto hitting,
So you ought to hit.
Auto
Yeah.
hitting
Oh, that's
without
right. He's knocked down. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
and it's boosted, not additional, correct?
yeah, it's boosted.
So you only get 3 dice on the charge, unfortunately.
Yep. So and he is pound strength 12. So
So
first,
off 6.
first initial. Well, there's
That's good.
10 to the 4.
10 damage to the 4, big attack. It was dice off 6.
Second initial.
Ooh.
Dice off 4, so another 10 to the 6.
Jeez, back-to-back 10 damage rolls from Horgle. Horgle put on his big boy pants. Fraser didn't even pop the stone first, doesn't
Well,
he?
I don't have.
Oh, he doesn't have the UA.
I don't
'cause
have the
he's-
UA,
He's
yeah.
even crazier than I am.
Yep.
But
So
Horgle has put on his big boy pants, both legs at the same time.
so a
Does 20 damage with his
so
initials.
models within 2 inches. I can do the fire attack. Take a POW 12 fire attack.
Okay.
And that POW 12 would still be boosted as well
Yeah.
because it's so.
if a model's on fire, yeah.
Yep. So same thing. Dice off.
Does it affect Imperatus or no?
Because I'm hitting a Paris, so Paris is the source, and then everything within
Got it.
2 inches takes the same hit. So
Oh.
my own guy's going to take a hit.
Sweet.
So,
I'll take it.
so dice off 4 again. So that's 4 to the 3.
So this is on.
Imperative. So it's a chain attack
Okay.
ignition.
Mhm.
So 2 successful attacks
Yep.
triggers that. So he does a POW 12
Cool.
fire attack. So, but everything else within 2 inches as well. So Horgle is immune to fire. So
Yeah,
he
so he's
missed. So he is not. So POW 12
And
against.
sorry, how much was it on Imperatus?
It was 4.
4? Okay.
And so the one guy,
Runeshaper,
Runeshaper, POW 12.
dice off 3.
Dice off 3, and it's boosted too, isn't it?
Uh,
No, he's not on fire, so
Does this cause fire?
it does. It is. Yeah, it's fire damage roll and
So
continuous
no.
fire effect.
Nope. It does give the fire effect?
It's continuous fire effect. Yeah, so I guess he would set him on fire as soon as he hits it. So it is boosted.
It depends on the wording. Just read it out.
So the wording is, if this model is hit by the same model by both initial weapons with this weapon after resolving the attacks, the model hit and other models within 2 inches of it suffer a POW 12 fire damage roll and the fire continuous effect.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, so he
is
hit
on fire, so it is boosted.
Okay.
It's really strange that they wouldn't swap it where it's like, or set on fire and then separate.
Yeah.
12 versus armor. He's under the stone. Actually, I haven't activated the stone yet.
So arm 15?
Arm 15, so dice off 3, so that's enough for a tough check.
Cool. I'll take it.
And no, so.
No tough check.
But he did his job, so I'm
He
okay.
sure did.
And, okay, so now.
Do you want to do Griffin number 5?
Thank you.
It's going to be the Griffin, the Objective, and the Winter Troll.
Winter Troll is not within 2 inches of the.
He is because he
he
was in melee with.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You're right. Sorry, my bad. Okay, he's immune to fire because he's part of the battle group.
Oh,
so he wouldn't have gotten the. He wouldn't have been set on fire.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been set on fire.
Okay.
Yeah, we wouldn't have been set on fire. So.
Well, he didn't. He went out
out.
anyway.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's true. I didn't think about that part.
That's amazing.
That's something for all the YouTube people that write it in right away. And
Yeah,
we're
there
doing
you
it the
go.
other way. So
Griffin
POW
5.
12. So he's armor.
It's fire continuous, or is this like it's Imperatus is the source, right?
Yes.
So it's essentially from back arc.
Does it? What's the spell say again? Sorry.
It's a chain attack. He's
POW
Imperatus.
12.
Yes, Imperatus
Yeah.
is the source.
So yeah, back arc.
So
So
back
arm
arc.
16.
Arm 16. So dice off 4. And that's 9. Or that's 9. So 5 to the 5.
5.
Horgle getting some work done.
Okay.
good.
How many boxes do you have left?
Imperatus
Imperatus.
has 1. You still have to do your.
You have to do your.
Oh, my objective.
Oh
Sorry.
no, it's fuel. Isn't fuel?
Yeah, fuel cache is immune to fire.
Look at this.
Look at this guy. Look at this tech.
Actually, let me check.
I think you're.
Actually, I don't.
Actually,
see,
it might not.
No, he's not. I don't see anywhere it says it's immune to fire.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no immune to fire symbol. So,
Can objectives be set on fire?
up
Yeah.
in smoke.
Yeah.
I think
I don't know. Whatever. Carry on.
Removal, it burns. You're hit by it. You're set on fire. Objective cannot be placed. Blah blah blah. Cannot be engaged. Not going strike model. No. Yeah, it looks like it's can. So
All right.
it's on fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it is POW 12 versus
Armor
Armor
18,
18. So
so
it's
6.
dice off 6. So that's 4 to the
It's just 4.
4 to the 4.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what I was saying. It was going to be whatever
Alright.
the number.
So that was Horgle's initial attacks.
Yeah, it seems
Imperatus
bad.
took 24 damage.
So how much does Imperatus have now?
He's gone 1 box.
1 box, but then he regens to 17.
That's gross. So
Yes, it is.
buy an attack
It'll be fine.
That should be right.
and barely hits, but he's not down. I don't even know why I
so you
rolled that. So
Yeah, so it's off 6.
Yeah.
Right? So cool. And I think he probably did more than 1.
yeah, it was 6 altogether.
Cool.
So
So he regenerates 1 in all the systems, and then
So Imperatus goes down to Horgle's first blot attack. He regens all the systems, goes up to 17 boxes.
Yeah.
And Horgle continues.
there we go.
So
He shakes all effects.
buy another attack.
I don't think so. This is stuff that I really should learn. Phoenix Protocol. No.
Nope. All right. Still
Okay.
knocked down and on fire.
So auto hits.
Yeah.
So it's dice off. We said dice off 6.
Yeah.
There's
7 to 2.
7 to the 2.
7 to
So
2.
that's all
10
this-
boxes left on Imperatus.
Buying an attack.
Horgle's going to be able to camp.
Dice off 6. Ooh, 1 to the 1.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
This is decision time.
Oh, Mason.
Oh, he's just going all in.
Dice 6. Ooh, this is where the dice begin to turn on me. Nothing on that last
Yeah,
one.
I'll take it.
Does Fraser have enough faith in his Winter Troll? Or the Stone? Stone just charges him and just kills him?
Oh, that would be funny.
How'd your Imperatus die? The Krielstone.
Yeah, right. Got charged by a Krielstone. What?
Okay. I'm gonna get. Does he have assault?
The Winter Troll is currently engaged. Or no, it's not engaged.
Nope.
It's not engaged. It's not engaged.
It has to get the full 3 inches.
No.
Okay.
No, you don't have to do that for assault.
That seems silly.
Yeah, it's just about engaging.
You know what? No guts, no glory.
All right, sweet. Let's do it.
Horgle's going to 0.
Yeah. And so dice off 6.
Oh,
Ah!
that's bad.
No
Okay.
damage again?
No damage again.
Oh. That
Okay.
was foolish.
So Imperatus
Okay.
has 1 in each of his systems and 4 boxes in his shields left.
Okay.
Alright, so Imperatus has 10.
9 boxes.
9 boxes left. 9 boxes left on Imperatus. The Witcher Troll has to kill him.
Okay.
So
2
brave,
inch reach?
so young.
Yes.
Yes.
Winter Troll is Fury 3, yeah. But he'll be the Winter Troll will also be a POW 12 Weapon Master.
Yep.
So should hopefully be able to take.
Should take 3 attacks, but
Shouldn't, but
should in theory.
should.
We'll see how it goes, and then the bomber can wreck 2 griffins. Some Runeshapers can come in, shoot some stuff, and
yep. So
hopefully block Horgle and don't die.
that's the plan. We'll see how it happens.
News at 11.
Okay, gonna activate. Gonna activate the Runebearer. Runebearer is just gonna walk over here.
Yep.
And he is going to throw the Consuming Flames,
Okay.
which is a POW 12.
Okay.
So he's doing it there,
Yep.
and
Not
he
trip ones to hit.
well, trip ones. Yeah, there we go. So it hits there.
Go.
So now was that boosted as well? I don't think that is because it's melee. Is it just
Is your
attack?
feat sig melee or just attack? I'm pretty sure it's just attack.
Boost and grant against any
It's
models.
against enemy models.
Yeah, so he's boosted there as
Yep.
well.
Boosted damage, POW 12 consuming flames.
POW 12.
Up 6. 15 to kill.
Ooh,
No.
off 6. So that's
6, is it?
that's 12. 5. Yep. No, doing math is hard. Yes, that's 6.
And which was the column?
Sorry, my bad.
It's okay.
To the 1.
6 to the 1 on Paris. He's got 3 boxes
So
left.
he loses an arm in his movement.
Okay. And let's see.
That would be wise, Blue Marlin. That would be wise. We'll see. We'll see. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. Fraser, delicately thinking about how to kill Imperatus' last 3 boxes and get work done.
Activate the stone.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to walk around here.
Stone is activating, running.
Well, they're walking because they can have enough range to get there.
Oh, they're just walking.
Oh, maybe I'll move them back so I'm not looking like I'm being sketchy.
Oh no, it was fine. I
Yeah.
just assumed you were running.
And he's there. And these guys were going to, because they walked, they're going to just throw some mighty
some
POW
punches.
10s.
Nice one.
No, POW 10s or POW 11s? I think they're POW 11s. POW 10s.
Okay.
So dice off 8.
Yeah, off 8.
So first one, dice off 8.
3 boxes.
That's not going to do anything.
Okay.
Second one, come on, the hero of the game. Dice off 8. That is 3.
Kills him.
Wait, yeah, got him.
Imperatus just died to a Krielstone.
I'll take my first feet move.
Kevin gets a 3-inch move. Wisely moves Disco forward.
Okay. So I will take that back. Take that back. The Winter Troll
Mhm.
is going to. Now, can I get. He's just going to walk up, turn around. He's going to spend 1 to put up Chiller.
Freezer.
Freeser. Oh, I pulled out the Chiller one, not Freezer, so that's what that means. And then he's going to take his first initial into the back of your guy there.
You have 0.5 or 1 inch reach?
It's 0.5, so I'll just move him close enough where he's. There we go.
Winter Troll is deciding to melee instead of.
So-
5.
And so he's not knocked down, so but back arc, so he's
Defense 10 essentially.
yeah, defense 10. So
Nat 5.
yep, so I need 5 and 3 dice.
Is it?
That'll barely do it.
I'm armor 16 in the back.
And this is 12, so dice off 4. So that would be 12, 14, so that's 10 to the 4.
Okay, kills it.
Kills him. Griffin's down. Kevin gets a 3-inch move.
And You said it's possible for the same model to move?
Yep, the same model can move an infinite number of times. It no longer restricts it to a model can move once. Confirmed by reading your own card, Kev, but...
I know.
Well, it's actually winter coat is the thing. It gives you Fraser, but it's winter coat is the actual name of the animus.
I'll go with this Griffin. And I'll just move a little bit closer.
So when does the stationary effect, is that on his turn, or is that considered an activation?
That is not an activation.
Okay, so he's still...
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Is Discordia on fire?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, yes,
Discordia
you're right,
is
you're
on
right.
fire.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Sorry about that.
Okay.
I have my tokens right there with it.
All right, back to Fraser. So he's got Imperatus down. He's got one Griffin down. He still has the Bomber to go. He still has the Axer to go. Still has Janissa to go. 2 units of Runeshapers. Lots of stuff still to go. And it's all going to be hopefully under Horgle's feet if he can get it in there. Some of those Runeshapers can be tough.
Yep.
But he needs to clear this one Griffin to either get the Axer free or get the Bomber free. I believe that Griffin's full health.
It might have taken a bit of fire damage.
The Griffin engaging the Bomber currently.
3 boxes for
So
the
it's got
shield.
23 boxes remaining. The Jaws theme. Get out of here.
Let's see, so rush was 7, 10, 12, yeah, so they... Can a knockdown model contest?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And Discordia's good full health right now.
Discordia has taken 3 boxes.
Okay.
That's a bold prediction, Jeff. Real bold. I would go no, but that's me.
Oh, and I never eat stupid Puppet Master.
Oh, the damage!
The damage! Horgle could be camping something.
Yep, that's if I lose this game, I
And then didn't have to have the MVP winner troll.
MVP Krielstone?
Krielstone.
That's the one.
Krill Warrior. Woot!
Oh, the Winter Troll did just one shot at.
Sure did.
He was just like, get out of here.
Get out of here.
Yeah. Puppet Master is the story of this game thus far. Fraser doesn't know how to use his best ability.
Yeah, you know, because
Although that chain attack
I
was
like to
cool.
give myself a challenge by not using all the rules that I want. As Bubba does a spit take.
Like almost actually spit onto the computer. Oh, I just like to give myself a challenge.
I find the game too easy for me.
Yeah. I, on the other hand, find it too difficult.
Okay, let me just check something quickly here. Because I have to remember one of my other fancy dancy. Yeah, if I move, I should be able. That shouldn't even be there anymore. I just need to try to figure a way. I'm just going to put them on edge. I just want to see if I can get. Yeah, pretty much. I just have to move her up a tiny bit. So, going to activate Janissa.
Okay.
Oh.
Move her up just a tiny little bit. You know what I'm doing, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
Tectonic
I
shift.
like the way that you
Tectonic.
Choose a table edge and move
This is a sign of a great player.
3 inches.
You're watching gloriousness right here. Great play from Fraser there.
Gets rid of.
Get that Griffin out of melee.
Yep.
It can now be easily knocked down by Runeshaper. The Bomber is now free to charge Disco. Oh, great.
Oh, that is
great
that
play.
is good news. That's good
That's
news.
a great play.
That's actually really cute.
I'm amazed at myself, to be honest. So, okay, so.
Oh my god, like I'm super excited about
That's
that
really
play.
cute. That's really cute. I like it.
Okay. Let's see. And. So
If Disco dies to that Bomber, then...
It's going to be real tough.
Okay, so I'm going to activate these Runeshapers.
Yep.
This one's just going to walk up within that 4-inch medium range just to make sure. And
He's gonna knock down that griffin.
He's gonna knock down. Actually, he moved him first. I gotta see if I gotta move this guy first. So, what am I gonna do with him? Yeah, I can move him. Definitely move him up to where I need to be. With an 8 of disco. The only problem is if I was on a clock, I'd have clocked myself like 3 times by now. So.
Actually, I don't think so yet.
How's
Okay,
it going?
good. Apparently, I had a fantastic, inspiring moment.
It
so,
was.
which is unusual for me. So I'm gonna bask in it for a minute. So using him to knock him down.
Sure.
So take down. Where did
There's
my
2 guys left in that unit?
Yes,
Yeah, I
these
killed
2.
one.
Yeah, killed
Ah,
one.
okay. Oh, yes, that griffin charged you.
Who's winning?
I
It's hard.
don't know.
It's hard to say.
Oh,
Actually,
These are one of those
Fraser?
games you don't
Fraser?
really know.
If Disco dies, Fraser is definitely going to
I really need to get that one extra damage on the
No,
bomber.
he's knocked down. And
And your own guy's not knocked down because of steady.
yep, and he is going to take a shot at Disco.
Sure.
Launching at Disco, fishing for a crit.
So
That's
it,
12.
Gets boosted
Boost.
from defeat,
yep.
which is great
That's
for
relevant.
crit opportunities.
So we need a 6. No, but it gets it.
Definitely hits.
Boosted POW 14.
So off 4.
Off 4.
Dice off 4. Look at that, nothing.
Oh,
Do you have a puppet master?
Not on,
him.
not on the.
I'm going to ask at this
It's on the
point
bomber.
just to make sure you get it.
it's on the bomber.
No, I appreciate that, but
All right.
okay, and enough range. I don't think I have. Oh yeah, I am. Okay, there we go.
Because you have what, 1 inch melee?
Yeah, 1 inch maybe.
So it's 9 inch threat?
You're going to have to Axer anyway, because you don't have Pathfinder.
Yeah.
What's that?
You have to Axer anyway, because you don't have Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Otherwise you might clip the forest a bit.
Mm,
Is that the idea?
say.
Oh, he's definitely going to clip the forest.
It well it looks. Oh yeah, you're right. Just the tiniest little bit. I can't get the line. Well, maybe. Can I get the line? Where's my laser go? There it goes.
Oh, yeah, no way.
So if you go, no, if you go on that line,
Actually, yeah.
and I can get through.
Do you have a proxy?
Yep. So I get right here. I can get that line there.
Yeah, no, he's totally good. Then
Is
that's
that
way
what
less.
it
Is
is?
that an
Yeah.
inch?
Yeah.
How
Just
far
ch-
can you go?
I can go 8
just
inches.
check 8 inches and then an inch.
So 8 inches.
And then we need to check an inch.
Yeah.
I think that's more than an inch at the moment.
That looks like it, but we'll double make sure we're doing everything. Yeah, yeah.
Cool. It's in or it's
Yeah,
out?
it's in. So, gonna charge.
Does he charge for free because he's on fire?
No, he does not.
Okay.
Actually, let me check. I don't think he does, but let's find out because that would be kind of cool if he did.
Yeah, the Griffin is knocked down, so no free strike. Again, the Runeshapers walked out, knocked that down. Went for the knockdown on Disco. Unfortunately, didn't get it, and unfortunately, did no damage.
War Beast and Burn Metal. War Beast and Metal gain immunity fire, but they don't get.
Your feet doesn't give it.
Let's just check. No, boost attacks and damage.
Yeah, he's gonna avoid that forest.
Just missing the forest and turning to face.
So one charge.
That is
1 to
quite the
charge.
thread.
So
He's gonna need hot dice to kill Disco, but the possibility is
first initial, so it's 6 versus 12.
That's right. So you need 6s.
6 is the hit.
And
That's it.
Next one. And armor 18.
18.
how
15. So
Off
dice
three.
off 3.
Yeah.
So dice off 3. So that's 6 to the 6.
Okay.
a little under average on the first roll, 6 damage.
Second initial. Hits. Dice off 3. That's better. Dice off 3, so that's 14 to the 5.
Apparently, burnt meat allows free charges.
Oh, does it? I'm not. Where am I reading that?
It's probably on the back of Horgle's card.
Reverse it for each.
Or is this?
Burnt meat, Battlegroup. Oh, Char can charge an enemy. Oh, you're right. So that's.
That's why I was like, I'm pretty
I'm
sure
pretty
that's
sure-
I thought it was.
gonna be
I was
something.
reading the wrong part of the card.
Ah, you're fine.
Again,
So
try.
what was the damage there? 9?
No, it was
14.
14.
14 damage?
Yeah, I rolled a 17.
Off 3?
Based on 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Roll
that's,
fine.
a 17.
that's the first
13
2.
damage. No
Yeah,
big
first 2
deal.
buying the first attack.
Yeah.
That hits.
Yeah, absolutely.
First bot now. From
Dice off 3.
Recharge. Thank you. Why are you here?
So dice off 3, so that's 8.
Okay.
Dice off 3. Yeah, that's 8 to the 3.
3.
Uh,
I have
second,
1 box left.
Second.
Second bot attack.
Hits. Dice off 3.
Don't roll triple ones.
And there we go.
There you go.
Disco goes down.
And I'll get another move.
I would have actually still liked to have seen Rush go on the bomber.
I was debating it, but I still want to clear out something with the bomber, so.
With the Axer.
Or sorry, the Axer.
Yeah, no, I understand that. Just would have been if you could get that second Griffin into melee. At least he doesn't ignore free strikes on his feet. But
So they've all gone. They've gone.
so it looks like Fraser just has the Axer and the other unit of Runeshapers to go.
10. Yes, so he's out of feet.
Did you measure 10 or 12?
I measured 10. I was thinking he was Fury 5, but he's Fury 6. Still not within feet.
Yet.
Okay, if I get. So I have to be, or they have to be in the.
What's it say? I think it says enemy models that are on fire, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
this one's not.
No.
Yeah.
Infection models can boost attack against enemies in the control.
Yeah.
So I don't have to be in control. Okay. Going to give. Is Rush 1 or 2? It's 1, isn't it?
I think it's 2.
Oh.
What do you need Rush for?
To get the Axer up to.
What do you need Rush for?
Discharge for free, right?
Oh yeah, charge for free. Thank you.
You got the distance. I mean, you have reach, right?
Like
Yeah.
you move 4 inches.
Yeah.
And you have reach.
Yeah. There
But
we
does
go.
he still have Thresher? Just do me a favor and do that.
No, I'm not doing Thresher.
Oh.
I have let that mistake before. I'm
Alright.
embarrassed to
The
admit.
Axer charges the
Charges for free.
So that's on Griffin 2.
Yep. So defense.
Is knockdown.
Oh, that's right. Sorry.
So.
I'm not like. I feel like I'm rubbing it in. Oh yeah, he's
Auto-
knocked down. How did that happen?
Oh.
And it's POW 14? 13.
POW 14.
POW 14. Dice off 4.
Dice off 4.
Because the way shields work is
So
stupid.
7 to the 2.
7 to 2.
So even though that Griffin's lying face down in the dirt, he can still use his shield.
Yep. So buying attack. Dice off 4. So that's 10 to the 1.
Yeah.
10 to the 1.
Third.
Next bot, that Griffin's got 6 boxes.
Lost
left.
its shield as well.
Dice
So.
off 4, so only 2 to the 5.
So add 2 because I lost my shield.
Okay, so
6.
6.
Okay, that's enough.
Okay.
So I'm just going to then take my other feet move. And
So I only did. Oh, never mind.
what's that?
No, it's good. You're good. Moving the Aspis over.
Okay, and
Fraser only has that outside unit of Runeshapers amazing.
Yep.
Up splashing around in the pool.
Yep. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. And
That's what it looks like, Blue Marlin. That's what it looks like. Smart play.
gonna go
He
to.
pulls it off.
What's
But
the defense
the
on?
line is
15.
difficult because it's directly. So
Let's see.
we'll see how he pulls that off though.
Their speed 5.
Oh yeah, he's really low. I think he's got like 5
Gets me.
5 boxes.
Who's got 5 boxes?
The bomber.
Oh yeah, the bomber's not
3.
one for this world. Pathfinder set is. So yeah, he can just walk up here. He's going to do his. Actually, he's going to walk around. Actually, you know what? Maybe I'll measure instead of just randomly moving models around. 'Cause
Measuring in this game is helpful. It's always nice to measure where your models can move, rather than just
especially when
leaving them
you're when you're trying not to be an abusive player.
Well,
So we'll.
there. Fraser's a bully. That's fine.
Yeah, well, it's how I've gotten so successful this game. So knock him down,
sure.
and then
Sweet
gonna
Trembler.
Okay.
fire some. No, he's not on fire, so it doesn't matter. So POW 14. So anything but. Hits. How 14 versus armor 18?
Yes.
So dice off 4. 6 to the 4.
Okay.
And then the second guy, actually he will be within the blast, I believe.
Is it AoE 4?
Yeah, AoE 4, so I believe he's...
Oh, hey, Cat.
Yeah, he's... Well, he had to be, because he had to be within the range to be able to do the other thing, so...
This thing fell as well.
I guess one of the... so he takes half, so it's POW 7 versus armor 15, so dice off 8. Nothing. Second guy, so he's knocked down auto hit, or anything but. Hits with a 9, and then it's dice off 4, so 6 to the 2.
Oh.
Okay.
Rolling
And
hot.
the on my own guy, dice off 8.
Generator
Roll 7. So okay, that's my turn.
Fraser's turn. Kill count would be Imperatus, Disco, and 3 Griffins. 3 Griffins.
Am I
No.
bad at this game? No, I'm good
2
at this
Griffins.
game.
How many Griffins did you kill?
I have 3 left over, so 2.
2. But unfortunately, Horgle is sitting on 0.
Yeah, I've
sorry.
Due to forgetting Puppet Master, probably.
So, for fire checks, Vyros is on fire.
okay.
So, keeps going.
Yep.
And it's off 6.
Dice off 6.
And I guess I'll just spend one of the ones that I have for
Yep.
my remaining turn.
Yep.
And I'll end up getting it back.
That's what
This guy's on fire, right?
he's knocked down.
Knockdown. Those are the knockdown?
Yeah, those are 2 knockdown
Cool.
guys.
And I'll give you the fire token from that Griffin.
Thank you.
And concentrate fire coming back.
Alright, so handing out what focus?
So I don't know if I'm going to give out any focus.
Vyros is going to be a hog.
Come in and finish it off.
Well, probably. And then let's focus there. That's probably the best play.
Kev has an idea of what he's doing, maybe?
Yeah.
Possibly?
He's internalizing, so we can't confirm. You mean you don't want to be serenaded by the electric guitar?
More, I don't want them to be serenaded.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best.
Kev's just
approach.
running through his options.
I'll end up have to end up around there. So I'm gonna kill that guy. And I'll hand out 1 focus. Okay.
Alright, so Kev is just handing out 1 focus to the black primed griffin in the bottom of the board, not the top one.
Okay. So I will start with this griffin here.
Okay.
He's knocked down,
Yes.
so he's going to stand up. And then take an attack onto this guy here.
Sure.
Needs 6. Has defense 12.
Yep.
Cool. Needs
Correct.
6. Misses.
That's a bad miss.
I'll buy an attack.
That one hits.
Power 13.
Armor 15.
So off 2. Tough.
And tough check. No tough.
Cool. Synergy goes to 1.
He's in your control?
Yeah.
Yeah, he jumped.
I
Checked that.
assume so.
He checked that before. Is there any way to
shoot,
block
sorry.
synergy, or no? As soon as it's up, that's pretty much you have to deal with it.
Are you okay with me spending a focus to remove that knockdown effect?
That's
that
fine.
was with the
Yeah.
that was the intent.
That's fine.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
Thank you.
Intent only matters in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Fair. Fair.
That would have been a game changer
Yeah.
if you didn't want to do that.
Yeah, I know, but this is this is home machine. This is not a tournament machine.
Yes, it is. To the death. To
Uh,
the death.
Wait a minute. When do we start that?
This guy, this griffin will stand up and punch that guy. So, stand up, and then use his halberd attack. So Matt 7 because of synergy.
Yep.
Needs a 5. Hits is power 14.
Yeah, and I think he's down to 1 box right now, anyways. So.
Also tough.
Let's see. Give me magic tough dice. No, not magic tough dice.
You haven't toughed once.
I've toughed once.
You
This
made
guy toughed the
Oh,
first
that's
time.
right. Yeah. You made this magic claim about you tough all the time.
I know. I jinxed him. I Scottied my dice.
Oh no, that's literally the worst thing you can do to your dice.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Scotty.
we'll just run.
Actually, you can ore your dice.
No, I'm-
Don't do that.
Don't do that to yourself. Ore dice for the worst dice.
And I'm gonna get this. I'm sorry, and that's up to 2. So this dude's gonna go. Give a focus to the Aspis. This one's gonna go. Give the Aspis concentrated power.
So that Aspis is get ready to go. Kill that bomber. Kill him good.
I guess I've now brought the, what is it called? Since I stood that guy up, Bomber's engaged, but I'll try it anyways.
Bomber's not engaged
Because I
He's
stood him up.
engaged.
Oh, you stood him up. There we go.
And he charged Discordia, right?
Correct.
So where's his back arc start?
The lines, you can see that they're black in the front and
Oh, okay, cool.
blue in the back.
The hope is that I can get...
He's pretty much where he is.
yeah. So the hope is that I can get Janissa into the back arc, but I'll try. So she's just going to advance. And if she's in back arc, she'll try that Hunter's Mark.
No, because she's engaged. Well, I guess you can still shoot.
Yeah,
her,
it's just a spell, so.
Yeah.
Looking for the Bomber. She's Magic Ability 7.
Yep.
So I'll miss.
You need a 7 now.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it doesn't randomize, right? Okay. Cool. So Aspis will charge in. We'll spend 1.
Okay.
We'll go straight ahead. So is Matt 8 right now?
Okay.
Needs a 4. Hits.
Definitely
So it
hits.
starts at power 12 plus 2 for synergy.
Okay.
So 14, and then concentrated power for power 16.
Okay. So he's just under the stone. So he's got power. He is armor 18. Or armor 20. Sorry.
So off 4.
Okay. And that'll do it.
Okay.
One shot. Take out the rest of that bomber with the Aspis.
And that goes.
There was only 5 boxes left on him, so.
Still
So will
important kill, though.
he take back? How much fury is out there right now? It's only 3. So yes, he will absolutely take back that fury.
Oh.
So all of a sudden now.
Oh, it's bad.
Oh.
I'd like to say that I planned that, but
Yeah. I love how both myself, Kev, and everyone watching the stream just went, oh.
yeah.
Oh.
That's a thing.
Oh, damn. Damn.
Horgle is arm 18 in the stone or 19?
17.
So,
Oh,
so
so no,
stone.
20,
Stone
19
is
under the
19.
stone.
19 in the
He's
stone.
a 14, 13,
And
17?
is
14, 17.
defense
14.
Defense 14. So I mean,
It's bold play, God.
might still be worth it.
They were Blue Marlin. He was healed by a Dhunia knot. The very first thing Fraser did that turn was go with the Dhunia knot. He puppet mastered Horgle, puppet mastered the bomber,
And ignored
And-
the puppet masters.
and healed the bomber. With the other one, that's the one that's sitting base to base right next to Janissa, walked right up and healed. So he was good to go. He's just like, oh, wasn't that bomber like super hurt and couldn't kill him? I'm like, guys, all good.
It was part of my best turn ever.
We can remove that Ontario Team Championship proxy base though. The Ontario Team Championship coming up March 4th.
You can play against all of us, or have a
All
chance
of
of
us will be
playing.
all of us will be there. We're all on different teams. Fraser's on Team
400
40
gamers.
Kev is on the Royal City Renegades,
Correct.
and I'm on Francesco's Angels.
So Vyros goes in and just dies if I do that, if I don't kill him, which, because of its 3 transfers, probably will survive. But take his beasts out. I think the play is scenario.
We're still at 0 CPs to 0 CPs. I was grabbing a cheese stick. Yeah, that's what they all say.
We got a chance to get one at the end of this turn because I have nothing to contest
And yeah,
that.
so
So go up to 1 this turn.
But Blue Marlin, that's not the ballsy play.
Yes, I agree. We like being done by 9 o'clock.
yeah, I'm trying.
That was just,
Oh, 8:53. Well, then I better get going.
No, it's all on me. I take
No,
full,
no, it's
full
fine.
responsibility.
That's
Why I said that's why we almost have to plan clock.
White Hammer, completely personal preference. Fraser loves the metal Runeshapers.
Oh yes, by far.
I like the plastic ones.
Metal ones are the same model, but they're about a quarter of an inch taller.
Yeah.
And
They're
that
bigger.
bugs me that the plastic ones are smaller.
And I have such a disdain for metal
I'm just gonna pick
models.
this guy up because
Yeah.
he's on
I'm trying to trade any metal Khador I have for any plastic Khador. I just hate metal models, even if the sculpt is better or the pose is better. I just hate them.
And the Chiller Animus is up.
Correct. Or whatever it's called, winter coat or
Yeah, and that makes me stationary if I end.
correct.
Yeah, if you end within 2 inches, you're stationary.
So that's I just die then.
If you go in and you're within 2 of the
So I just picked up the Griffin because I've got the proxy base.
Yeah, that's fine.
beauty.
So-
Or is watching on his big screen TV.
Oh yeah,
Oh, nice.
nice one, beauty.
Chris, you need to come down and play another game.
Or you have been challenged.
Not by me, by someone else.
You have been challenged.
There's only so much Fraser people
So
want
I'll
to see.
go with
Well, or won't play me. So
with that Griffin.
Okay.
you need to find Kevin or play like once a week. So you need somebody else.
That's fine. Anyone who I was gonna say I won't say anyone because I don't necessarily want to invite everyone I don't know to my basement.
You
But
should.
anyone in the Kitchener, Waterloo, Guelph area that you can get either Chris or Bubba to attest that you're not a psychopathic killer. Did he actually ask you that question?
no.
I'm not sure if he did. Okay.
He probably should have.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll take my halberd
Kevin's
attack
like
on
the
this guy.
nicest human being I know.
So halberd on
Yep.
him. So Matt is 9.
Yep. Pretty much anything. Run away, die.
Dice on the floor.
But I hit with
Yeah.
3. Cool.
Show off. Hitting with the 1 die.
Pass 16.
16, armor 17, so dice off 1.
Yeah, but Blue Marlin, that's
Ooh, and he is number
that's-
4A.
that's
Hang on a
def
sec.
16 over the wall. Armor 19.
4A
Doesn't
has
get it
not taken any damage. He's down to 1 box.
The math says that doesn't.
Okay.
It's less than 50.
And then this one.
Okay.
I'll do with my
it's
shield
shield.
attack.
worth it.
Gotcha.
So Matt 9. Back strike.
Backstrike, so
Hits.
Okay.
It's power 12.
power 12, armor 13, so 15 under the stone.
Okay.
And that's a tough check.
Yeah.
I'm going to use one of my other super dice.
Sweet.
See if this one. No, that one is really not super.
Yeah, so you need a 5 to hit.
And then I will. How do I feel about that?
What's the Vyros' power base?
Base is 14. I go to 17
Yeah, that's
because
not
of
too-
stone
Yeah, not
and the
bad.
transfers and the
Yeah.
wall.
Yeah, dice off 2.
I will
Does not kill him.
take my bot attack onto the Runeshaper.
Okay.
He's gonna miss one of those 6 attacks on average,
Hits.
and then he does 5 damage per
Plus
hit.
16.
Yep, so dice off
So 25
1, he's
damage.
got 1 box left, so. No tough.
Yeah, house 17.
Okay, the
Horgle's
food
armor
machine
19.
dice suck now, by the way, just so everyone knows.
So I will go with Vyros. His
The
feet is
math
gone,
says no
obviously.
bueno. I'm crazy and I'd go for it, but that's just me.
Vyros
I'm bad at this game,
will-
so that's
his
why
armor
I'm the
is-
commentator, not the player.
He
What's the range that he has to be within from this stone?
7.
7? Within?
No, he is just out.
Okay. I'll go with Vyros. He will aim. This guy goes to defense.
16.
16, so 14 in the back. So I need a 6 aiming.
You just randomly turn that guy around.
Who?
This guy.
Yeah.
No, he went into attack.
Oh, that's Krielstone guy.
Yeah.
I thought it was a Runeshaper.
No,
Okay.
You're all good.
Runeshapers back here. Or Runeshapers are gone. Well, other than him.
Yeah, so I will aim.
Okay.
Uh,
So 14.
I'm going to fire at this guy, in fact.
Oh, okay.
So I need a 4.
Okay.
Hits.
Okay.
Will boost damage.
Okay. On B, he's got 2 points of damage against him already.
So power 12.
Off 3. Need a 6. Fraser's tough rolls have been
Yes.
poor at best.
Yes.
Really
and then
bad tough
I'll
rolls.
buy and boost onto that guy.
Okay.
I agree there.
Rate of
Jeff.
fire.
It's reload.
It's a less than 50% assassination. Definitely less than 50%.
So we'll hit.
Not like
Yep.
not,
By 12?
not by much. But
And
it
he is armor.
15.
15, so off 3.
You know, actually, I can check the odds of this assassination with odds machine.
No.
I'm gonna look this up. Just because Blue Marlin and I are in complete disagreement, and I've never met him in my life. At least I assume not. I could.
Well, you have to
know it.
apologize because people's names don't always correspond to what
You
they.
will reposition.
How much health does Horgle have?
Horgle's full.
No. How many boxes does he have?
Hang on.
17.
It's like 17.
I think so. He is 17.
So that'll be it. And I'll score 1 point. Not in my turn.
Oh, come on! I was waiting for the death mark. The death.
I really wanted to go for it, but like the odds are so bad.
3. Five. And I opt to take 1 from one of my dead beasts. Bring it back up to 6. Stone goes down to 2 because I only have 2 guys. Only have 2 guys left.
Baba, did I make the right call? You're still entering in those odds?
Yeah, like it. Odds machine says it's 12%.
Yeah, that's like because of the hill.
So that's
because of the like.
How
we
many?
didn't
You
have
have
the
6. You have
transfers,
6 focus.
I have 6 now. Yeah.
and I handed one out.
No. You have.
So
6
I would have had
focus.
5.
You have 5.
Yeah.
Take off an attack.
So spending 1 for solid ground.
I was having you at. That's with 7 attacks.
Yeah. No. I like
one's-
as soon as I
one's
started
a
thinking about it,
charge.
I was like, this is
Yeah,
like.
one's a charge.
It was.
Yeah, 12%.
Yeah. If I didn't give him the fury.
Oh. 12%.
Oh, come on! You should have done it.
We would have been like we would have wrapped up by 9-ish.
Yeah. Now I have to
It's
explain.
9 now.
Now I have to explain to my wife why we're running late. So.
Well,
Or says he's in for a game.
Okay. Awesome.
So Kev did just can't flag, scored a point. Over to Fraser.
This goes away.
Yeah.
This goes away. Now did the?
Vyros is camping
2.
Dos.
I don't think I have a way to get to him right now, anyway. So.
he is on fire.
Yeah, but
Feet's
he
over.
feet's over those. So.
But he still has the burnt meat thing, right? That's part of his.
Yeah,
the
winter,
boosted things.
winter troll's not gonna kill him.
Ah,
No.
man.
Or the Axer. Or.
And that's sort of like what I thought is like any of the really heavy hitters.
Vyros didn't take any damage from fire.
He kept just spending.
Oh, you spent 1 to reduce it?
Well, I would have taken 3. I had
Oh, yeah, you get
camp
to do it
from
for
the
free.
previous.
I keep forgetting you get to do it for free.
Yeah, that's new to me, and I'm just like, oh man, how did Warcasters die to fire?
Okay. Hang on. She has Pathfinder as well. Speeds.
I don't know the thing with Janissa.
Huh?
I don't know the thing with Janissa. She should have backed off. After I gave I didn't want to give concentrated power.
I think that Aspis could have walked.
Yeah, probably.
Blue Marlin Rush is War Beast only. You can't rush a caster.
How many boxes does that one have?
That Griffin is number 4.
Yep.
And has 12 boxes left.
Okay.
No systems are out.
She is within. Is she within? She is within. Sorry, didn't mean
That's
to
okay.
nudge. Okay, so
Yes, it is Blue Marlin. That was an MK3 change. Rush changed from Friendly Faction model to Friendly Faction War Beast.
going to activate
Sadness.
Janissa. Janissa's going to.
Janissa's gonna Janiss.
Janissa's going to.
Janissa's gonna Janiss.
And I have to make sure I'm doing this right. Just all the enemies within currently 3 inches, so they are both within. Should both be within 3. Yep. Choosing a table edge.
Okay.
I'm going to do Titanic Shift, so I'm going to move her
Does it
Yeah.
one table edge?
No, yeah, it's one table.
One table edge, yeah.
So they both move in that
They're
same
both
direction?
with this direction. So get her out of there. Get him over to here.
Well, at least he's back in my control area.
Oh, won't be around for much longer.
That doesn't make me happy.
Okay, and going to walk him up to here. And he is going to, and he's just going to.
I think every unit's the other way.
Sorry?
Isn't that the unit with 2?
This right here.
Well, that's an
I killed one from each.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
blind.
yeah.
So he's going to do the knockdown.
Okay. So he's doing it, or he is?
He's doing it.
Perfect. Cool.
And then now he's
Now
going,
you're doing that rock hammer.
he's going to do the rock hammer at him.
Okay.
So he's knocked down. So anything but
That's it.
hits.
Arm 18.
Power 14. So dice off 4. So that's 3 to the 6, or 3 to the 2. Sorry.
Oh, 3 to 2.
Yeah, 3 to the 2. And
Movement's gone.
3 to the 2, so he's got 9 boxes left.
okay, and
Yeah.
go 5. So these guys are going to now. In order to hold the flag, both these guys have to be on here, right?
One has to
One
be there,
base.
and the other one has to be within 4 inches.
Okay, there we go. Move him up.
So, like, even these guys are fine with it.
Yeah, I just want to.
Yeah, just get as many dudes in there as
There we
possible.
go. They're as close as there, and they're both going to fire
Sure.
pie plates there. Actually, I should do the blast damage on him because he would have been 4-inch blast. He would have
Okay.
caught him as well. So it's dice off 8. So 7 does nothing. So here, anything but
It's
it's
Arm 18. So
dice
that
off
makes
4. So that's 3 to the 3.
6 boxes left. Needs a 10 with
And-
this last guy to kill
Same thing.
to have to not use something else.
And there's hits. And dice off 4. So that's 8. I rolled box cards.
Kills him.
Was that enough?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
He has
Well,
to
I-
roll,
I-
you had to roll a 10.
Okay.
Fraser rolls some hot dice. He
There we
rolls
go.
that.
Right when I needed him.
So he's going to score a point on the top flag.
And
So now we're in a bit of a scenario rush here. Definitely losing models. Kev's down to 3 lights. Fraser's down to 2 lights. But 3 lights and Vyros is all Kev has, with, and then Arcanists, whereas Fraser has a bunch of Runeshapers, Janissa, that can also get some work done.
okay. Gonna activate the stone,
Mhm.
pop the aura.
Mhm.
They're just going to walk over here slightly. Going to
Just pop in the stone aura.
activate. He's got a 2-inch melee, right?
Yes.
So if I get to there, I'm out of your melee. Don't activate Horgle. Horgle's just gonna go a little bit, still within 1 inch of the flag,
Okay.
or of the wall,
Mhm.
but not so the point where you're within melee. He is going to spend 1 to put on, and I'll actually use the right name this time, to put on Winter Coat.
Okay. That's +2 armor and stationary thing? Is that it?
Yeah, no, it's just
I'm mistaking it from the.
you get stationary. I get if you end your activation within 2 inches, it gets you get
Stationary.
stationary,
Nice.
and he's immune to cold now.
And fire? This is ridiculous.
Yep.
He's an Earthborn, and that's all I need for there. Solid ground is still up, and he is going to throw a. Now, are you within 1 inch of the wall? That's it. Probably not. So he's going to throw a. Or does he want to? No, he's not going to spend 3 to do that. That would be bad at this point. So he is done.
Mhm.
The Knot are going to activate. This one's just going to move up right here.
Because I don't know Blue Marlin, I'm going to say no.
This one's just going to move right up here. This one's going to move up
Just to keep it kosher.
here. Or actually, no, he's just going to move back here. Put Puppet Master's on here.
Yep. And the other one?
And he's going to heal the Winter Troll.
Oh, healed? Okay.
So 3 on the Winter Troll. Should should bring him back to about half of what he had.
So Fraser's put Puppet Master up for the 4th turn in a row. Let's see if he actually uses it.
It'll be a miracle. It'll be a Christmas miracle.
It'll be a Festivus miracle.
Okay, and then we're going to move over, because I really shouldn't have it in measuring stuff, just move him over here. And 10 inches. Do I want... How many boxes do these two guys have?
So the Aspis has 26 because it's full.
Okay.
The third one, for number 3, that has 18 boxes, no shields.
Okay.
And this guy has only lost 2 boxes.
Okay.
So
I'm going to cast the... Where is it?
Cleansing Flames.
Cleansing Flames. So defense 12, magic ability 6.
Needs a 6.
6 to hit. That's not a 6. Scatters, red direction, black distance. To the 3.
Backwards.
3 is back this way.
Back to the right.
So back to the right. So and it was going 4 inches.
Face it
Yep.
correctly. Oh, that's going to be bad.
So there.
Oh, no. Oh,
Yeah, there we go.
no.
So getting the...
I'll take it.
Oh, no.
So Horgle's fine,
Yeah.
but I may have just boned my stone.
Oh, no. Alright. Blast damage on the little stone guy.
So blast. So it's POW 6 versus armor 15.
So 9.
Times the kill.
Nope.
And the stone itself.
11 kills it. So
Tough
tough check or you just do
Tough check first.
toughs?
Toss.
So it's fine.
And the stone is not knocked down
Nope,
because of
because
solid ground.
solid ground.
Finally makes a tough check on his stone, which he just tried to kill himself.
Yes,
because-
well, I was being a little bit overzealous.
Indeed.
It's not a fire thing, right? On hit?
Yeah, he's on fire.
Yeah, they're both on fire.
Yeah, it's real bad.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not not good. Kind of wish that didn't happen, but hey,
Kev, careful.
if wishes are wishes.
I'm being careful.
No, you're
I
not.
was trying to get this corpse token that was just found.
Okay. And going to activate the Winter Troll.
Sure.
He can't charge.
Yes, solid
'cause
ground,
he's
but they're
not,
on fire. You can still
he's
be
just
on
gonna walk
fire on
up.
solid ground. He's just not knocked down.
And he's gonna go in.
Mhm.
So
Defense 12.
12 versus, I believe.
Oh yeah,
6.
he can't be hurt by blast damage.
Who can't be?
You have solid ground up.
Oh, okay.
You're
So,
just lit on fire.
oh, okay.
So the exact same thing that happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. I would have remembered eventually.
Actually, hang on.
Why Are You Here has been incredibly helpful in this game.
Oh, yeah?
Because apparently I'm an idiot.
Well, at least someone knows how to play the game.
Yeah, right? He's got a
Okay.
little crown too.
Yeah.
So
Like,
I'm
I'm
going
not
to.
joking. He's got a little crown symbol.
Nice one.
So
It
he's-
means he's
So
really
I'm gonna
helpful.
He's
Spray.
a King of the North supporter.
So I'm gonna actually use my ice breath.
Okay.
Walk up and ice breath the guy in the back.
Does
so
he have
I-
gunfighter?
He. Oh, that's right. He's because he's too close, isn't he?
Yeah.
And if I moved him back, I would have been. Yeah, I would have been able to just turn and do it.
Yeah.
Oh well.
If you prefer.
If you don't, do you mind me
No, it's
rewinding it? Okay. So we'll just have him turn.
Mm-hmm.
Gives you more of the lane anyways. So
Yeah.
turn
Better for me.
and. But if I can get them stationary, I shall get him.
That'd be a big deal.
Right there. So
Just
he's-
recognize that
Oh,
we
because he's got 2 inch reach,
That's right,
right? Yeah. So I just gotta make sure I'm staying out of your 2.
Totally.
Ooh, it's awfully close. I think I have to move him back over here. Because I can't get him back unless I get him way back here, but then I don't get... Oh, maybe. Yeah, I still get him. There we go.
And not engaged?
I don't believe so. Let's see. Oh, yeah, maybe. Hang on. This is... My depth perception is a little off tonight. All the way back.
Okay.
There. Yeah, there we go.
Sweet.
And then we get both of those. So he's targeting the guy there.
Sure.
So he is going to... He's fishing for crits.
Okay.
So boost the first one.
Sure. Defense is 12.
Defense 12 versus spray, a rat of 4. Bleh.
Needs an 8.
Needs an 8.
Fishing for crits.
8 on 3 dice.
Nailed
There's a
it.
crit.
Hits
And
the crit on the front griffin.
So arm is 18.
here 18. Spray
Oh,
12.
12.
12, 6.
Dice off 6. Nothing.
Do you want to use your... I guess you probably want to save it.
And
Master.
no, I didn't pop a master.
Oh,
him.
right,
I
okay.
healed him,
Cool.
but he is stationary.
So this guy was, right?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, he's
You're good.
stationary. Second one,
Oh,
do
I
the
thought
same
you
thing.
started on the black guy.
No, I started on the back guy. So second one, same thing. Getting an 8, looking for a crit. No hits, but no crit.
Okay.
POW 12. So it's dice. Oh, you said it's 18.
Yeah.
So it's dice off 6. So 3 to the 4.
So, sorry about that. The orange griffin on the flag is The one stationary, get out of here, cat. And the black one there up front by Horgle is not stationary.
Okay, and Axer's just going to go in, take a couple swings at.
What's your face?
That's your say. So 6 versus 15, so I need 9.
Okay.
Gotta boost that because I need some fury back. Or do I? No, I got a Puppet Master. 9 on 2 dice. 8 almost. Puppet Master that. Nope, missed that one.
What did you roll?
7 and a
No,
8.
the first time.
An 8.
What were the 2 dice?
It was a.
Because you can choose one die.
Ah, it was a 6 and like a 1
So,
or something.
like,
like
yeah,
that.
if you
do you
roll
want
a-
to just do
Yeah.
that?
Just for future reference.
No, I should
Yeah.
know better than that. So I will buy an attack
Puppet Master super sweet because you can
and
choose
boost it.
Needs that.
9. There we
Got
go.
it. She's armor 11. Has taken 1 box already.
Power 14.
Yeah, she just dies.
Yeah. And that would be my turn.
So
So I
you'll
get
score.
a point.
And I get
You
a
get
point.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should have run something up there. That's why I wanted to run him up there. Ah.
Okay.
So,
So Kev's at 3. No, 2
no, 2.
points.
At the end of this turn, he'll be on 3.
So
Two.
fire.
And
So-
Fraser's on 1 point.
And it's just
Horgle's
Vyros.
camping 3.
So fire check on Vyros.
Yep.
Continues.
Okay.
So off 6.
Nothing.
Would have liked to see Fraser definitely contest that.
Yeah,
Axer probably should have charged the Aspis,
Yeah, I was thinking about that, but I thought I would be giving him up.
and the Winter Troll should have meleeed the Griffin. Because if he can take both of them out, or at least severely damage them, the chances of him dying are significantly reduced.
Let's figure the stationary because you can't shake the stationary, right?
Jeff, it is
I can shake 6.
very
Is it?
Yeah.
foolishly not
Oh.
up
Hmm?
in Battlegroup Resolve.
So I pretend to understand that I understand what you're saying, but
Should have cast Battlegroup Resolve on Horgle.
okay.
Because then
Yes, you're right.
he's a monster.
Yep, you're right.
Rather than whatever you spent. Fury
Freezer
on. Yeah.
or winter coat.
You just back him
Oh.
up. You just back him up a little bit more,
Yeah.
and you're just like,
Well, it's getting late too, so.
yep.
Checking. Okay.
The Scrumcast listeners know it gets close to my bedtime.
That was past my bedtime.
So I shake during control after allocation.
He's only at 2 Blue Marlins, so he'd only go to 4 this turn.
I shake,
Yeah, shake now.
but then at the same time, like after allocation.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Allocate and shake.
I was getting 4 unless he destroys my objective, right?
Yeah, like he's like, send the Aspis in the objective, kill it and win. And I'm like, no, because he's only at 2 now. So he'd go to 4. Couldn't win this turn on turn.
Well, okay, one here. Wherein he'll shake.
Mm-hmm.
Dominate for 1.
Okay. And the objective is taken just 1.
Correct.
The scenario is control 1, dominate 1. Yeah.
Let me triple check just to make sure, but I believe it's just the 1. No, actually, it's taken more than that. It's down to 10 boxes left.
10 boxes.
It's taken 5 so far.
All right, because you did it with a bunch of fire.
Yeah.
And
It's all good.
okay. Okay. Well, let's see what happens. I will go with Silas.
Yeah, he should have sent those in this turn. At least to
Silas will.
all of those
Hop on
things
play.
probably should have gone in.
This guy's gonna go 3, 2, and we'll try to focus. This one's gonna go, and just check to see what I'm in range of. So 3. So I will concentrate power him.
Mm-hmm.
Arcanists just doing their thing. Get things ready for death. Synergy was upkept, of course.
Mhm.
Stupid synergy.
Do we do the fire check on Vyros?
Yeah,
We did.
no damage.
No damage.
I'll go with the Aspis.
Okay.
That is also a big possibility. I think there's too much up top, though. They could come down.
Aspis will advance. Let's go 6. I'm thinking within 4. close. We'll.
Just
Good call, that's
move,
fine.
Move the
Just-
Runeshaper.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, you got it.
Cool.
So the Aspis contests.
And ideally,
Something that
actually,
Kev
you
should have just measured before he moved the Aspis. But
Yeah,
whatever.
you're right. So first attack, I will punch.
The correct play there is you check before you move the Aspis.
That's the correct play.
Yeah. But Kev's a monster.
So on to this guy.
Yep.
Hits. I'm at 6.
Yeah.
It's power 12.
Armor 17.
Okay, and I'm choosing not to beat back.
Okay.
So off 5. 1 point to the 5.
Under the 5. Got it.
Synergy will be at 1. His second initial. Hits. And use were armor 17.
Armor 17, correct.
So off 5. I'll boost it. On 5. So
7 to 6.
6.
7 to the 6. Got it.
Cool. This guy will go. I'm just going to advance. Reach only on Horgle.
1 inch.
1 inch, and same with or Winter Troll's only half inch.
So I will go to here.
I can move the tokens if that's easy.
Oh, that's fine. I'm hoping I can do something cool. We'll punch the Winter Troll.
Okay.
So I'm at 7.
Armor.
And is it on hit that I get stationary? Or is it after?
No.
Okay.
End of action.
No, actually, no. And he doesn't have it up. Horgle has it up, so you're fine there. So Def 12. Armor
In that
15.
case, sorry, I'll go for the objective.
Okay.
So auto hits off 4 because I'm power 14 right now.
Okay.
Off 4. So 4 points.
4. Okay. Down to 6.
We'll buy on the objective. Auto hits
10 to kill.
off 4. Yeah.
10 to kill that objective.
3.
3 damage.
It's off 4.
Off 4, so
Oh,
that's
it's off.
nothing.
Yeah, it's off 4.
That would be no damage.
Oh, I thought it was 3 damage.
Dice.
I can't see the dice from here.
Off 4, so 5.
So 5, yeah. And that should do it. Yep. Objective's
Objective
gone.
goes down. Kev's at 3 control points.
And I've got 1 more, and I'll use on the Winter Troll.
Okay.
I'm at 7. Into 5. Hits. Power 14.
Armor 18.
18.
Dice off 4.
So 2 to the 5.
25.
Just putting a little damage on that Winter Troll, trying to soften him up.
This Griffin will go. We'll just check to see if he's within 8 to walk. He is. So he'll just walk to be within reach of the Winter Troll.
So the Winter Troll is going to get the wall here, but that Griffin's mat 8.
So Matt 8
He's a 6.
misses.
Oh, Kev's forgot about him like 3 turns in a row, so that's fine.
5. No, I was hoping that guy would go in, but he's probably gonna run over. What's gonna hit? Hits. Is POW. What is it? 15
Okay, so.
plus 2, so 17.
So
Doesn't
dice
count.
off 1.
Off 1. POW 17.
So 5 to the.
5.
Yeah, 5 to the 5. Okay,
And
got
he's
it.
got
Let's
one more.
take out his spirit.
Yeah, bye. Hits.
Yep.
And again, POW 17.
Okay, so dice off 1. Ooh, there you go.
11 to the 6.
Putting some big hurt on that Winter Troll.
11 will. Ooh, 1 box.
Lives on 1.
Does Vyros try and kill him? I move over. Take a shot.
He's engaged though, right?
Yeah. Vyros will advance. Check range. Will take a gunshot onto this guy.
Okay.
Defense is 12.
Yes. And they are unit 2 or 3? I can't tell. Hang on. Unit 2A. Got it.
Need to 6. Hits. Will boost damage.
Dice off 3.
Armor 15.
Tough.
Okay. Don't feel me now. Hey, tough.
Oh no.
Is he in solid ground?
But he's steady.
Oh yeah, the Runeshapers are steady anyway. They'll just tough till the end of time.
And then Vyros will just back off then. Actually, he will.
So Kev has decided to step away from scenario.
No, I've got Silas.
Step away from scenario.
But I'm trying to. I just don't want to die just randomly.
I don't think Vyros is going to die in that trench.
No.
Okay.
I don't think he's going to die anytime soon anyways.
And then this guy will start running. So, 6. And then I'll go to 4.
Okay.
So Kev's on 4 control points, Fraser's on 1 control point. Kev only has the Aspis contesting the top flag,
Fury back here.
and he only has a few models contesting the bottom, but Fraser's kind of stuck behind that wall.
Yep.
Tough place.
Okay. I'll move when I move this stuff. I'll get the thing out of the way. So take back.
Do you have to do your fire checks?
Yep. Now do you do that before or after you take back your fury?
Before.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will put that fury back then.
Sure. It's just on the stone, right?
Yep. So stone, see if it goes out. Nope. So damn tough roll, tough check.
Okay.
Nope.
And
The actual stone itself goes out.
amazing. Amazing.
And so 4, take back the 2.
So the stone lives again.
There we go. I had 2 out there, and I was sitting on 3, so I'm actually 1 too many. So who am I going to take it against? If he threshold check, well, I'll do it on the Axer.
Okay.
So the Axer, because of theme,
You get super high.
yeah, he's basically threshold 10.
Okay.
So
9 or less on the Axer to pass this threshold check.
oh, there's a
Oh,
9.
nails it.
Nails
With a
it with a 9.
9, so there we go. Okay.
So interesting choices here for Fraser.
I can get hurt. So activate
These
Janissa up as
tectonic
close.
shifts from Janissa.
They've been
been-
super cute.
They've been really clever.
Yeah, so I'm
Special.
a one trick pony when it comes to Janissa this turn or this game. So there we go. So that resecures that.
So Janissa's cleared up that flag. He's going to score another point. He's also pushed him off of the hill. I think he's still engaged with the Axer, unfortunately, but that's all right. This cat can go out.
No. Can't do anything there. Can't do anything there. That's not on fire anymore. That's not on fire anymore. That's not on fire anymore. Oh, I pay for solid ground. Do I care about solid ground anymore? I don't think I do. I'm gonna let solid ground fall. I gotta do something. Yeah, I don't-
Fraser is deep in the tank, which is bad because we're running out of time.
Yep, I'm quickly. I'm thinking more about the fact that we're running out of time than I'm thinking about what I need to do. Let's see. Yeah, because playing this out,
Your problem is I don't believe
the only thing I could do is I could run Horgle to contest, but then he's
Horgle
open.
can't contest.
Okay.
Oh, that's right, you can't.
You'd have to run the stone. You'd have to run a Dhunia knot.
I can get through the back arc here to run her in. I run her there to there.
I
Just,
meant the Dhunia knot next to Horgle.
can she get by? But then she'd take a free strike from. That's because
The Axer could contest.
the Axer would go through here, but still take a free strike, right?
No, he only has to be within 4. Like,
Yeah, but 4 would still
he
put
just
a.
walks around to the other side of him.
Yeah.
Like easily.
Yeah, I guess so.
And like he can still attack.
Yeah, I guess that's the only real option. So activate the Axer. Axer walk around, staying within there. Actually, can you do it so you can
Get all the dudes.
get a Thresher in there? I can get him. Yeah, I can get both of those guys. So,
Alright.
so Axer's going to do a Thresher.
On the Aspis.
Defense 12.
So 6 needs 6. And it's cocked die, so I have to re-roll it. Oh, there we go. It's better
Okay.
that way. So pound of strength 14.
Armor is 16.
16.
So off
I'm going to boost that one.
Sure.
Boosting on the Aspis.
So, sorry, you said it was 16?
Yeah, armor 16.
So that's off 2. That was good. So that's 12 to the 2.
12 damage to that Aspis.
And then what's the defense on the little backpack?
13.
13.
So CD to 7. Hits.
I think you just kill him.
Yep.
Pound
Yeah.
14. Okay. Buy another attack onto the Aspis.
Okay.
Hits with an 8.
Yeah.
So it's dice off 2. Just 3 to the 4.
Just
That's a
chip
big
it
deal.
away at that Aspis.
Everybody just got my generator, so I lose my Phoenix fields.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So I'm contesting there. I've got that one for a point. But it's still... I really want to get them in there, so...
Yeah, he's real low. Not that low, but he's low.
So how much is on these two guys again, sorry?
Nice.
Wow,
So-
it's 9:30.
Yeah.
So one, Griffin 1.
Yeah.
He's only taking 2 boxes.
Okay.
In shields. The other one is I think number 3.
Okay, yeah.
So he has 15 boxes left.
Okay, so both of them have substantial.
Yeah, they've got boxes.
That's not good.
Okay. Yeah, I think at this point there's not much. I've just bought another turn for you to clear out the Axer and to gain another point there, because that's all you have to do is take out the Axer.
Yeah, like this guy would like run just to contest, and then
Yeah, and then you got the Axer. Yeah, I think we can call this, because we've gone past it to our mark as well.
Yeah, the problem is that Horgle has to go in and do work on that Griffin, which is almost full health. It's missing 2 boxes. He's
Yeah.
not going to kill it because he doesn't have feet.
No.
He also has to heal that Winter Troll if that Winter Troll wants to do anything.
Yeah.
And then he can run the Stone there, and he can run a single Dhunia knot, which could spread out. But
No, I don't think there's...
between the Aspis being able to walk around and
beat back.
beat back the Axer out, and although those Runeshapers could probably kill him, maybe.
I think if we were going to grind it through, it may be a little bit closer than it is now, but unfortunately we've hit my best before times. So.
Yeah, I think it's scenario win for Ret.
Yeah.
I just don't think. I think that orange Griffin is going to cause too many issues.
Yeah, there's just too many boxes left on them.
Yeah. All
So
right.
I'm basically throwing the Axer away to keep from losing on scenario this turn, and I'm going to lose him without a good trade-off. But,
So there you have it.
Thank you.
You too, Fraser. Thank you.
A Ret victory on scenario. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just throw up
A
the
li-
lobby card again.
A little anticlimactic, but
A little bit. That's how the game goes sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got to talk it out.
well, the thing too is, I mean, if we were on clock, which normally
I think Fraser would have clocked out.
I would have clocked out easily.
Yeah.
That's one of the things I have to start playing when I play on clock. I want to play about.
Does that Axer have anything out?
No.
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 Oh, actually, no. Wait a minute. I think he may. No, he shouldn't.
I didn't really do much damage.
No, the Axer's. Yeah, no, he's got all. His spirit's only got 2 boxes left,
So
but
he was fully functional.
I did I did a 1 or so
I
points
can't
to his 5, and then a bunch to his 6. I think it was.
Yeah.
The
bunch
game
of
was a
them.
lot closer actually than I thought it was going to be.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, I was.
I thought Ret was going to trounce.
That was a big feat turn.
That was
That was a big
Huge.
feat
that,
turn. Yeah.
that bomber into disco play.
That was
after
that
the
was
Janissa,
really nice.
The Janissa
Yeah.
shift so that the bomber could charge disco was
That was actually really cool. Yeah.
my mind was blown. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching. We have to run. This was actually a super great game. It was a bit long, but some cool plays made on both sides. Really grindy.
Yep.
Um,
My games always are.
I think some amazing commentary. So,
Yes, so thank you,
this is
Bubba,
a
for
great-
joining us.
A great
Yeah,
game.
absolutely.
No, it's terrible commentary. Sorry.
No,
it
it's
was
better
a-
than mine, where I
this will be a-
go,
this
what
will
did
be a-
that guy do again?
This would be a good game to watch/listen to while you paint.
Yes.
But anyway, guys, watch for 4 New Gamers.
No, we don't know the podcast.
No.
Check Trollbloods Scrum. Make sure you listen
Trollbloods
to that
Scrum.
every week except this week because people are
Every
working.
Wednesday.
Wednesdays
Wednesday
at
nights?
10 p.m. Eastern
10
or
p.m. Eastern,
7 p.m. Pacific.
Def had dice on the Twitters
Yeah, the
and
Twitch,
and the Twitch
And the King of the North, of
and
course.
YouTube. You can follow me on Twitter at
at @KingOfThe_North.
What?
Because I post on Twitter like once every here and there.
And if you aren't already using it, make sure you use the Battle Reporter to track all your games
Yeah.
because it's a fantastic
Use the
tool.
War Machine Hordes Battle Reporter app.
I am only slightly biased because it's mine.
Yeah.
I don't write it. I have fantastic people helping who write it. I just the one that goes
And
rambles
a
on
big
about it.
thank you to Devil Boy
Laser.
for some sweet measuring sticks for Fraser and
Absolutely.
the crew at 400 Gamers and
Yeah,
Death Dice.
as well as the Team Canada
and
set.
I have a set as well from Team Canada.
Yes, so
They're
great.
super duper sweet.
Yep.
Alright guys.
Thanks so much for
that's it.
watching.
Have a great night.